Merry Christmas all. Welcome back. All that fun stuff. Yvonne will be in shortly. Gotta figure out that table though.
Eye drops. Maybe I can see a little better.
Okay. Oh, we'll see. Oh, I gotta embiggen this.
Yeah, definitely.
Embiggen.
Yeah, lots.
Oh, you can put timestamps on it too.
For what? Oh man.
For the posts, for when people post.
Oh. I can put my tea right.
Okay, you can see now.
Does that work? Oh man.
Do you need your reading glasses for this?
I don't know. We'll see how this works. I don't know. My eyes are really bad right now. I have to be really close, so crap. That's not gonna work.
No.
I'd have to be really close to be able to use my reading glasses. Because you're just gonna have to deal with I can't see very well right now.
There. I'll do it like that. Does that work?
Oh, yep, I can read that.
There you go. Ta-da.
Oh man.
Hey, baby kitty.
Hello.
Come on.
Oh, I didn't tell my mom we were doing the live stream. Let me tell my mom really quick. Hold on. Let me message my mom.
Say hi, Azrael.
Hello, everybody.
Say hi. Come on. Say hi.
Hold on.
You go up there. Here you go. There you go. Here you go. Good girl. Good kitty.
Okay, I did message my mom real quick. I know she messaged me. I'll have to talk to her later. Look at us all Christmassy. Hello, everybody. Oh, somebody says Merry Christmas to Azrael. Merry Christmas. She's just all hyped up. She got kitty toys, of course, and she's so funny.
She found them before Christmas.
She did. She found the kitty presents before I wrapped them. And you know those little stockings that they have that have all the little toys and stuff? Somehow she got one of the toys out, and I didn't know she got into it until I found it upstairs. And so I had to rewrap it. She's a troublemaker like that.
Yeah. Don't worry about Christmas. She's got it. She found it.
What do you think about the ECHL possibility of using replacement players? My opinion.
That never goes well. That never works.
I think that's pretty darn crappy.
Yeah, it just does not work. You're
Way
now
to say you don't care about.
You're now telling your fans, hey, all of our players are on strike, but we found these guys. Mm-hmm. So it's still a hockey game with pros, which I mean,
we'll still make the money.
Fair, but there's a lot of players that I think would not cross the picket line, and I think that's where it gets tricky. There's a lot of players that would not cross that picket line.
Oh, so THG is a cat guy. He definitely is. Same here. Have you ever owned dogs over the years?
Oh, I had dogs growing up. I did. I have dogs growing up. I love dogs. Just it takes a lot of work, and cats don't take as much work.
And we also have a special needs kiddo. Well, he's an adult kiddo that doesn't do quite as well with dogs.
No.
But it is a lot more work.
Yeah.
But we both really like dogs.
I love dogs.
Dogs are great.
Yeah.
My mom has a dog.
That was one of our favorite things going into Disney was seeing the dogs on our way in.
Yes, we tell them they're such good dogs.
Yeah, good puppies.
Oh, Yvonne, how are you feeling? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing significantly better. Definitely not full health yet, which is super frustrating. I can't see very well because I do have lots of vitamin deficiencies. I'm on super massive amounts of vitamins.
Yep.
It is affecting my vision. It affects a whole lot of things. I also always have to have chapstick. I have really, really, really dry skin now, which is obnoxious. Eating is weird. I can't really eat very much. I have to eat very, very slowly and like all the time. But I'm getting better. I'm still pretty weak. I can't do very much. I have to be really careful. I can do less than I would like to.
There you go.
But
there you go.
But I'm getting better. I'm able to do stuff. I've still been able to do things with my kids. I can't do as much as I would like to, though. And that's really frustrating. It really, really frustrates me. But
if she overdoes it, her body lets her know.
It does, and it's annoying. It's stupid. I don't like it. I don't like not being healthy. I really don't like being not healthy, and this feels like it's been forever. This has not been fun. Do not recommend. If you can keep your stomach in your body, I would recommend it. Because without it, it affects a whole lot of things. Don't recommend.
Why I disagree with pulling the goalie down by 3? Because, the Canucks did it because it doesn't generally happen, and it just inflates goals against. And it looks stupid if there's 30 seconds left and you're pulling the goalie down by 3. It's
dream big. Big.
I don't agree with it at all. I'm fine with leaving the goalie when it's 3 goals. Yes, Vancouver did it, and they were the first team in NHL history to do it. So it's probably not going to happen a lot, and it inflates goals against. It makes the score look worse than what it was. I've seen games where it should have been 2-1 that it ends up being 5-1 because they keep pulling goalie, and it's like, why?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It was a 1-goal game, but now it's a 4-goal game, and it just blows up their goals against, which then gets brought up in games after. But anyways.
No, thank you for doing this.
Not a problem.
No problem.
Easy peasy.
It's kind of one of our Christmas traditions now, isn't it?
It is.
We've been doing a Christmas live stream
since 2017.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
Even in Vegas, when we were in Vegas.
That's right.
Hey, kitty. No biting dad.
So that we can tank harder. Boo. Merry Christmas, Yvonne and Shannon. Wishing you and the chat all the very best.
Thank you very much. And same to you as well.
That's a happy holidays. Sorry, my vision really is very bad.
And I normally
do have new glasses coming.
Mine's normally a lot better, but I have cataracts in both eyes. So when trying to read packages right now, it's kind of like, oh boy.
Both of us are just
oh
boy. I
boy.
look through one eye.
So by the 1st of February, I'll have one eye that's fixed, and by the start of March, both of them will be fixed. But between now and then, it's going to be a little touch and go.
Kids are just laughing at us, so we look like old people.
Yep.
But Merry Christmas, Shannon and Yvonne. Thank you for everything you do for all of us fine people on the internet. Wishing y'all a happy holiday and a blessed new year.
Thank you very much. Actually, I wanted to show something too. I support another YouTuber who's also based out of Canada.
Have we seen the last of the puck board? What?
Why would we have seen the last of the puck board?
No, because you were talking about being rattly?
Yeah.
Well, luckily, we have a...
So that's Anton Petrov.
He's great.
He is great.
Luckily, we have a son that's a carpenter. And so...
He's going to help fix it.
He has been commissioned to fix or strengthen the puck board.
Yep.
We need to go get him wood. He does not have wood that would work for fixing it, but he's going to make the board a lot more stable.
Like if we could get oak, just treat the oak, we could make that so that the stand is like 300 pounds, and then we'd never have to worry, but nobody could move it.
But
nah.
Old people, you both are not old.
Feel like it when you get cataracts in both eyes and you're having a hard time going up and down the stairs 15 times.
Going up the stairs, I'm all worn out.
Because I did the treadmill yesterday, so I did 750 calories worth of treadmill yesterday. And then I had to climb the stairs 15 times. I needed a nap after that. I just laid down on the couch. I'm like, I'm done. This is enough of this crap.
Let me ask you guys, do you guys like or hate the Lightning and Bruins Stadium Series jerseys? Will you get both jerseys, even though people don't like them? Shannon gets lots of jerseys people don't like.
It depends on, so I don't know Fanatics sent me the Winter Classic. I don't know if they'll send me anything for Stadium. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If Ben gets the Stadium jerseys, I'll get them. I don't know if Ben's getting them either. Outside of that, they're okay. I think they're okay. I think Tampa could have done something absolutely fantastic, but it's okay. It's TBL. But The Boston one's fine. Odds are I will end up getting them. I'm just not sure when.
Yvonne, did you get to go see Guar? And if so, did you have fun? I did go see Guar, and I took my 12-year-old daughter and my almost 19-year-old son. Gabriel thought that was like the coolest concert ever. And since it was at a smaller venue and it was all general admission, I told him, you don't have to stay right by me.
Nope.
Go do your thing. And so he was doing crowd surfing and he was completely drenched. My daughter got pretty darn drenched. We were able to find an area that was mostly women standing in the crowd, which was really nice because some of those boys get rowdy at Guar. And being not very large, you can get kind of pushed around. So we found a nice spot. The women let Adelaide stand right in front, like she was at the barrier. So she had a blast. Oh my gosh, they had so much fun. The kids loved Guar. Gabriel talks about that one quite a bit. That was his very favorite concert. Well, I wouldn't say very favorite because we went to Corn.
He'd probably go with 3 Days Grace, I would think.
Corn. He really liked that Corn. I mean, he loves 3 Days Grace, but the Corn concert was great. So was Linkin Park.
Just need to get them to Rammstein.
Was so much fun.
If we could get them to Rammstein.
Is Azrael named for the cat on Smurfs cartoon?
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely, she is.
Will the Bengals win a
Super Bowl before Vancouver wins a cup? I don't know. They're both pretty cursed. I cheer for both, so you can draw a line of correlation right there if you want to. I would love to see, but the Bengals aren't winning it this year. Maybe got a chance with the Chargers. We'll see.
There's two that go together. Tool's the best. I've been
Tool
to
is excellent. Tool is excellent.
Gabriel
I've seen him once.
really, really wants to see Tool, but they have to come back. Some concerts being on the rail is the worst place to be. Agreed. Thinking getting smashed up to it in Slayer concerts. I was
at a Tool concert.
On the rail at a Tool concert. And again, I'm 5'2". And most concerts that I go to are a bunch of men. And guys up front do this, which means I'm right under their arms. And then you get kicked in the head. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I don't do general admission because I'm not big enough.
Poor thing.
And I just get tossed around. So I don't do that anymore. But I did it once for a Tool concert because Tool, but not my thing. I like not being pushed around.
Yeah, if we're on the floor, we have seats.
I'm not big enough for that. Merry Christmas, Shannon and Yvonne. Wanted to ask quickly, what is a hybrid retool?
I don't know.
We were
Your guess
laughing
is
at
as
that.
good as mine. I have no idea. From what I watched Donnie and Dolly because it does feel like Rick Dollywall has a lot of inside information. It sounds like the plan is we're rebuilding, but we want to be better as soon as possible. Meaning, if they can make them a playoff team right now, they will. But they're rebuilding and retooling, or hybrid retooling, or hybrid rebuilding tooling. This is why I say I wish they had a plan. I've started hearing that more and more because I think I'm pointing out something that they don't have, just an actual plan.
Isn't hybrid retool an album by Linkin Park?
As far as I can tell, it means that the Canucks retool is going to run on both electricity and gasoline.
I swear I've cracked ribs being pushed up against the guardrails at some shows.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, some of those guys, they
all wear combat boots.
Get crazy.
Yeah.
At the Guar, I was able to warn my daughter. I'm like, okay, here they're gonna start getting pushy, and so we'd all just kind of brace. But that's why it was nice being in an area of women. So there was a whole bunch of people that there were some big gals too. There were a couple big ones that they knew that there was a child. There were not very many children at Guar.
No.
I know. Everybody's surprised. What did you both have for dinner? Turkey and the standard stuff or something different?
No.
I make tutsia for Christmas.
Tutory.
So I made tutsia and
we had cheesy
potatoes and Brussels sprouts and then just like veggies.
I did not have Brussels sprouts.
I had like two Brussels sprouts. I can't eat very much.
I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts. I really like vegetables, though. Shannon's not much for things that are green.
I like green apple candies. That's green.
And then we get to have Tootsie again tomorrow.
And I like Granny Smith apples. Those are
we're
green.
We're going to Shannon's mom's for Christmas tomorrow, and we're doing Christmas dinner part 2. So I made 2 Tootsie, and so one's all ready to put in the oven tomorrow. Told your mom about it. She says that sounds great. So thanks for doing this stream. This time of year has been hard for me since I was little. Thanks for acknowledging that it's not great for everybody.
No, I had some rough Christmases. The fighting at Christmas was always fun. That was always just, yeah, great, cool. Can I go home now? Like that. I remember having that thought at times, like I just like to go home. That'd be great. I just want to forget this day for now. So yeah, Christmas can be rough.
I like Brussels sprouts, especially with bacon. I did make them with bacon because it's Christmas, so you can have all of the really not healthy. It was very not healthy dinner.
Christmas calories don't count.
I made cheesy potatoes, and I only make them at holiday because they're so bad for you.
Christmas calories don't count, and vacation calories don't count. You can eat whatever you want on vacation. Doesn't count.
See, I can barely eat anything, so it doesn't matter what I eat.
Man, I could go for Galactic Grill right now.
I know, right?
Yep.
Am I able to eat everything? No.
Nope.
No. I also made for Yule, I made a Yule log cake, and I can't eat that. I've made a bunch of Christmas treats. I really can't eat a lot of that. I was able to eat like 2 tiny bites of potatoes. I'm able to eat the Tootsie though. I have no problem eating meat. Thank goodness. It's the carbs. Carbs don't seem to sit very well.
Carbs aren't good for you anyways. So probably for the best.
Yeah. So question for you, Yvonne. What are the ingredients for Tootsie? And is the dish called tootery as it makes you toot? No. It's a meat pie. It's from Quebec. And it's a meat pie, but it's ground pork. And what makes it different than other meat pie is it has different spices. It has a bit of cinnamon and clove in it. I know people make them differently, but I put in like grated carrot and mushroom and celery and potato, but it's so small that it just looks like a bunch of ground meat, but it's really good. I really liked it, but yeah, it's really good. Much sadness. Hope we can find some good alternatives. Carbs are great. LOL. I know. I
have to avoid carbs too.
A little bit apprehensive about Christmas because I was thinking about how I like cooking. I like baking, but that's a lot of stuff for me to make that I can't have, which is kind of sad and it's kind of disappointing. But I think I did pretty good. The tortilla was really good. And I only ate a tiny bit, and I'll have more of it later. And I kind of joke with my kiddos that I have to have dinner and second dinner. And so I just have to eat lots frequently. Well, little tiny bits frequently. The tortilla is really good. I really like it. But I also really like meat pie. Yeah. I'm never hungry. No,
without a stomach,
because I don't have a
stomach.
I never feel hungry, which is really bizarre. So if I forget or if I'm busy, I cannot eat all day long, and I will not feel it. But the problem being, the other day, I'll pass out. Yep. So, yeah, but I cannot.
But you've had that for years.
Yeah, I've always had an odd thing ever.
You've been passing out for years.
That's true. That runs in the family. My mom does that too. It's just more.
Yep, she'll be fine, and then all of a sudden, down she goes. Right?
Yeah, which is not cool.
No.
Can you have shakes? Not like ice cream shakes. I would feel like crap, but I
can't
have
drink
lots
shakes
of protein shakes. I do drink a lot of protein shakes. I found a protein powder that I really like that I mix with iced coffee and some of that the International Delight. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. It's like a creamer with flavor in it. And I really like the Christmas ones. Those are good. But yeah, I have protein shakes to make sure I'm actually getting stuff. Do you think Atlanta can be a successful hockey market?
Yes. Atlanta didn't lose their team in 2011 because of a lack of support. They lost their team because of ownership and because of issues that weren't being addressed there. So the real trick for Atlanta is good ownership and then having an arena plan. And obviously the NHL is not going back to Atlanta unless there's an NHL ready arena and somebody with deep pockets running it. So then the rest of it absolutely can work. Where they're planning on building it this time is in a very different part of the city. And the idea being that it should be easier to attract fans there. And like I said, it wasn't a lack of fan support that caused issues.
I do get that one. Okay.
Yep.
How do you feel about the Chiefs moving to Kansas?
I mean, building leases are as building leases are. I kind of feel bad for the Kansas City Chiefs, well, for their fans, because this has been one of the most successful franchises in any sport in North America in a long time. And so to see them moving is a surprise, but arenas and stadiums is just the nature of the beast.
They do have International Delight in the States. There you go. Yeah, I used iced coffee and International Delight and my protein powder, and that's pretty good. And that's what I have for, like, I'll try and remember to have that in the morning, and that takes me forever. But yeah.
Just had to stretch. Sorry about that.
Just want to thank y'all for the stream. First Christmas on my own, and it really helps. Go Stars. That's why we do them.
Yep.
How about the Boston Fleet?
Playing pretty well, not allowing any goals. So when you have a goaltender that's not allowing any goals, it definitely helps. I am considering tomorrow doing my first PWHL power rankings.
That'd be awesome.
Just to see how it's going to do.
Go live more often. You know, if we had
all kinds of time, that'd be great.
We have 3 children. So there goes our time.
Off the board Christmas movie or TV show recommends. What was that series? Dash and Lily?
Dash and Lily.
Dash and Lily is an excellent Christmas series.
Arthur Christmas is one of my favorites. That one is so funny.
The kids are watching Spirited upstairs right now. That's a pretty good one. Even though it's a musical, it's a fun one.
I do really like Arthur Christmas.
Scrooged is always a fun one, but
The Man Who Invented Christmas. I like that one a lot
favorite,
too. Yeah. I do really like that one.
And then for me, if you really want like off the beaten path, Night of the Comet is an excellent Christmas movie from 1984. She's going to say no, but it is, or 1986. And it was to pull upon all that fear about Halley's Comet. When Halley's Comet came around, we're all going to die. Because it's always the case. Every time anything's happening in the sky, that's it. We're all gone. But yeah, Night of the Comet set at Christmas. So, I mean, the world comes to an end, but it's still set at Christmas. So,
if Santa was a hockey player, what position would he play?
He would be probably a center, and he'd probably be the best assist player in NHL history because he's great at distributing gifts. So he'd be teeing up the goals for the other players.
Thanks for everything you do. Thanks for hanging out on Christmas with us lonely folk.
No problem. I've been one of those lonely folk on Christmas. She's been one of those lonely folk on Christmas. So
Christmas can be a pretty crappy day.
Be awful. Yeah.
Thanks for another year of content. You never disappoint. Are you a Whitecaps fan? Also, can I expect Billy Talent on your songs countdown?
There won't be any Billy Talent on the songs countdown. The Whitecaps, I do keep up with what's going on with the Whitecaps. I don't really watch the Whitecaps. I enjoy going to watch one of their games live, as long as it didn't conflict with the NHL schedule. I think that'd be fun. But I'm glad they did well this year. I think that for long-suffering Whitecaps fans, that was nice, and it kind of brought back memories of Bob Lenarduzzi and the team they had in the late 70s, early 80s.
Was Night at the Comet the one in the shopping center?
Night of the
What
Comet
movie was that?
is, I'm thinking a chopping mall that was in the shopping center. Night of the Comet is set in, and it's set in California. It's basically Valley girls that survive this comet that turns everybody into zombies or dissolves them into dust. And the ones that are zombies are slowly dissolving into dust. If you try to figure out the science, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's the 80s. You didn't have to know any of the science. It's just zombies. So it's fun.
Going to watch any World Juniors or Spangler Cup, or do you avoid hockey during Christmas and Boxing Day?
I try to take a bit of a break from Christmas during this 3-day break because I know once we get back into it on Saturday, it's really busy. And between the end of this Christmas break and then into the break we're going to get for the Olympics, well, I've got a dental appointment that's going to be fun. And then I've got my cataract surgery, and I've scheduled those on light days in the NHL. So the late days in the NHL, I've decided those are the days I'm going to, injure myself. So that's kind of fun too. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy schedule, so I don't over inundate myself with stuff. I did try, like watching and reviewing World Juniors. It really doesn't generate the interest. It just doesn't. So yeah, I'm better off tomorrow just doing regular video schedule, go to my mom's, hang out with my mom and my kid, and just enjoy the day off.
We know Yvonne loves the Minnesota Wild. Does she like the Vikings? That's football, right?
Yeah, but they're purple.
I really don't like football.
You like purple.
But I really don't like football.
But it's purple.
But it's still football.
So you'd be rooting for the Vikings.
I don't like football. I'm not a fan.
I think it's because you don't really understand.
See, men in tights jumping on each other.
If you understood,
if you like that, that's your thing.
If you understood the intricacy of the game, and just it can be complicated. So maybe it's too complicated, so you can't quite comprehend everything. I should watch a football game with you, and I can explain what's going on.
Let's not. I don't like football at all.
I think it'll be fine.
Like football.
I think it'll be fine.
There's only 10 minutes left in the game. Whatever. 10 minutes left in the game means forever. I don't like it. It's boring. I don't like how much time is spent deciding where the line is, where they touched, where exactly. No, it's boring. I don't like football. I know people love it. And
then there's me, I'm watching and I'm like, that spot, that's a generous spot of the ball. What are they spotting it back there for? Like, I'm noticing every little thing.
I don't like football.
And she's just irritated and rolling her eyes at it. But yeah, I'm a big football fan. I love the NFL. If I had not been the hockey guy, NFL would have been my second.
That would have been awful. No.
But it's only.
Have y'all watched Fallout Season 2?
No. We've started the first season, so
yeah.
Fallout is just because there's so many different shows we try to follow, and because I'm watching hockey so much. We just finished Pluribus Season 1, which is absolutely an amazing show. People complain about it being slow and boring, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, finally a show that doesn't just explode everything every 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Look, more explosions. Hey, don't get bored. Explosions. Oh, it's just so irritating. So I'm glad there's a show that takes its time. We're at least a season and a half behind on the morning show.
I know. I was thinking about that the other day too. That's another one.
It took us 6 months to finally watch the second season of Severance. So we're behind on a lot of shows.
Frankel has been excellent, but also can't discount the team as a whole. They aren't completely reliant on her. No,
it's a good defensive structure they've got in Boston. The women's game is definitely more defensive than the men's game. Definitely less goals being scored. And I have watched some of the PWHL stuff. I haven't done reviews on it or anything, but it's pretty good hockey. It's very much a defensive game.
Do you think the Canucks trade away EP40?
At this point, it would be if you can find a taker, and I don't know if anybody's taking that contract. Not without asking for probably the first round draft pick they just got from Minnesota as part of it. Pettersson, even though he was better before the injury, it's just he's unreliable.
Thanks for another great year of content.
No problem. Thanks for watching another year of content, or else
hold on,
wouldn't be any point me being in here.
There we go. Merry Christmas. Ready for World Juniors.
I don't have to rest after cataract surgery. Basically, I'd be wearing an eye patch. I can still work. I can't lift anything. I can't like bend down and pick anything up either.
I think he should just wear a referee jersey, and he could wear
So
the eye patch and like sunglasses.
I've got wraparound glasses. I'm good. So I'm going to take care of myself. I've got somebody here that can help administer eye drops because I can't do it for myself.
I've had to give eye drops to many a toddler. So
yeah, I'll be okay. Cataract surgery, you don't have to lay down and rest. You have to be careful with your eye, and I will have no problem with that.
Baseball is more boring. Oh man, baseball.
I enjoy baseball too.
I am also not a baseball fan.
Baseball's great. You can leave the room. You can go get yourself a soda, make yourself a snack.
Nothing has happened.
You come back and it's still the same half an inning. You're like, the guy that was on first is now on second, and now there's an extra out.
Not a fan of baseball either. My ex-husband really liked baseball, and we even drove down to a Mariners game, and I told him, don't waste the money on buying me a ticket for that ever again. I will go down to Seattle, and I'll go wander the pier. You go watch baseball. No.
I don't mind baseball.
I know you don't. I don't. I have just a very short attention span. Apparently.
But for me, it was always about the pitchers. I watched for the pitchers. I didn't care about home runs. I didn't care about the runs.
Shannon explained baseball yet. He likes to think he can explain things to me.
I like to do the pretend mansplaining. I really enjoy doing the pretend mansplaining. You can act like
you're a pirate afterwards. That's what I said.
We've talked about that.
Start videos with Army mateys or something. It'd be great.
The only way that works is if you make a little. So you've got all the fabric.
I can absolutely make you patches.
To make, like, I could have just a black patch and then just make over top.
Yep.
Put over top.
I could totally do that.
You could just put a little magnet on the front of the eye patch and just magnet something onto it.
Just wanted to hop in and say Merry Christmas to you both, and so happy to see Yvonne doing well. Now off to watch the Broncos kick the Chiefs' butt.
Yeah, Chiefs mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, so.
Have you ever counted how many total jerseys you have?
Way, way, way back in the day, yeah, when it was like 40. Sure. Sure. Now? Nah. Nah.
Did you prefer Mark McGuire or Jose Canseco?
McGuire. I always thought Canseco was just really full of himself. I just, like, I don't mind little idiosyncrasies with players. I don't mind if they're weird. I don't mind if they're distant, if they're quiet. I don't even mind if they're angry. But if they're egotistical, I'm not a fan. Right away, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't like this guy. And so I like to watch those ones fail when they're really full of themselves.
My YouTube went to commercial right during the referee joke Bettman was watching.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's funny. Oh, you've got a subscriber present. Did you want to open that?
I do. I don't know what's in here, though.
I do.
How do you know what's in here?
Because I'm magical.
Well, we know you're magical. You set it up. Wait, this is open.
I know. That's why I know it's in it. I was like, what? I was going to wrap it. And I was like, oh, no. I know what this is. I thought it was like one of your jerseys or something. But then it wasn't. And so I was like, nope, this is a subscriber present. I don't know. I don't know if the subscribers are watching, but we have different subscriber ornaments on the trees. Like somebody sent these little Snoopy ornaments last year. Somebody crochet or knit. Wait, no, those are crocheted little skates up there. Somebody made a little wool needle felted THG puck, and it's on that one.
What?
So we've got some different fun little subscriber ornaments.
These are all different colors. Okay, I got to make sure that the light doesn't get in the way. It says the Hockey Guy Power Rankings on it. Put this in blue and then black and red. Huh.
Aren't those fun? This is so cool.
So I just...
Yeah, there you go. Because that's how you wear those belts, right?
It's more comfortable over the left shoulder for me. I'm left-handed. This is not going to fit around my waist though. I guess if I combine two of them, but those are actually functional belts.
If you're really, really tiny.
Well, I mean, Adelaide might be able to wear that.
No. Adelaide is not that tiny. She's a skinny girl, but
I guess one of the cats, maybe. I put that up there like that.
Merry Christmas.
That is
Put
really
them
fun.
around your neck.
Yeah, yes.
You'd have to have a really long neck.
I don't. No, that's not going to work. I guess I could do it like this.
Better.
I could be Bane. You think you can spot me, Batman?
Yeah, belt over your shoulders, a nice touch.
You got to slap it over your shoulder too.
Right.
And you take this off of me. I mean, you probably could because it's not doesn't fit around my waist.
Just resting there.
Just once be great to see your house. You take this off me and somebody just yoinks it right off their shoulder while they're talking. Give that back. Well, you said nobody could take it, and I took it. Shut up.
Baddest hockey guy belt.
I feel like R-Truth with a belt that's this small over my shoulder. I don't even know why, because R-Truth has never had a belt that small over his shoulder, but that's insane.
Those are so fun. Do you know how long Shannon has wanted a silly wrestling belt?
I've talked to you about that before.
Many times.
I have.
Many times. And now I don't have to hear it anymore. All set.
That's really fun.
Hey, Shannon, what was your favorite ref moment? Go to the box, please. 5 each for fighting from Wes. You can't do that. That's not a good hockey goal. Everyone on the ice gets a 10-minute or something else.
I like it when the refs tell them to shut up. Anytime that the referee tells them to shut up, and they do the dad voice,
yeah.
I love the dad voice. Anything that a referee does where he's doing a dad voice is fantastic. I love that.
Well, somebody's brother got them a hockey guy shirt for Christmas.
Well, that's fun. That's really fun. See, and I got the Anton Petrov shirt for myself for Christmas. Because Anton's channel's great.
Sub-Zero. Merry Christmas.
Sub-Zero. Now it's just Zero.
Channel. Skipping. Yay, the belts are for me. I hope magnetic logo stickers will work on those. Oh. Grab a magnet.
Grab a magnet like I don't already have
right?
like I don't have magnets right at my... Well, which one would you want to see?
That's why it was under the... That's why I put the present underneath the Christmas tree so I'd remember that it was there.
Like I could do it as like a matchup thing.
Oh.
Those didn't stay.
I can't.
It's gonna have to be a stronger magnet.
I can't see. I'm not. My vision
Don't talk
is
to
not...
me. I can't see either.
We dropped a magnet. Guess it's lost forever now.
No, I'll find it. I have to, because if not, the rabbit will find it.
As an Expo fan who lives in the U.S., I would love for them to return to the MLB.
Oh, agreed. The thing is, they can't use the Big O. So if they're going to have a team in Montreal, it cannot be at Olympic Stadium. They just can't be. That's not going to work.
Do your cats catch mice or just Z's? Luckily, we don't
have mice.
Probably because they can smell that we have a bunch of cats.
Mice are pretty good at staying out. When I was a kid, we lived in a trailer park and we had a mouse in our trailer. We knew my mom could hear it.
I lived on a farm.
So she took our cat and let the cat into the cupboards.
Oh, yeah.
And let him walk around in the cupboards.
Your mom told me about
that. And then we never heard the mouse again. That was it.
I lived on a farm. We had mice. We lived in an
cats
old farmhouse. We had a barn cat.
They're barn cats.
But they liked getting into the cow grain. And we lived in an old house. We were pretty good at keeping them out of the house for the most part. When I was little, my job was catching the mice because my mom would not do it. She did not like the mice at all. I thought they were cute, but not in the house. Does the Hockey News make a yearbook in print?
Yep. I still get it every year. Hockey News, I make sure I get that every year. It's a tradition going back to 1982 was the first year I got one.
Groundhog Day or Uncle Buck?
Groundhog Day.
Definitely. Why does Darth Vader wear a cape?
For the grandeur.
Makes him feel cool.
Makes him more menacing.
Yeah, I think it's just so he feels cool. Makes him feel better about
And
himself.
it's kind of because if you look at, first off, he was ripping off Kurosawa movies with the first Star Wars movie. Very Japanese in the way that the whole storyline's put together, but we hadn't seen those movies over here, so we didn't know better. They were like the old Japanese serials. And then, I mean, it's a cape. Why not have a cape? He's like a supervillain. You throw a cape on him.
No capes. Can we get a rundown of your cat ownership history? Man.
I mean, right now we have 5.
These have been our cats for a while. We did
I've
have
had
Lily Bell.
Shadow and Bear for 12 years.
Yep. Pixel is 11 years
11,
old. When
yeah.
I got Pixel, I had her sister as well, which was Lily Bell. We had Lily Bell when we had the channel, but Lily Bell passed away very suddenly, and that was awful. And she was the chubbiest tortie. And then we waited
A few months.
Yeah, several months.
Yep.
Until we decided to get another tortie. And so we went to a farm that had a gajillion kittens, and they had torties. So we went and got one, and we picked up a maple, and we saw this tiny little runt orange kitty with the buggiest eyes because she was so runty that we had to bring her home.
Yep.
And so now we have a lot of cats.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I had a tortie of my own in my arms at the time. So we were bringing home 2 tortoise shells.
We were going to. Yeah, Maple just...
And then I had to put mine down and pick her up.
I got Maple, and she just was in my arms. And
she was cuddled right in.
This is our cat. And then we saw the little runt, and we had to take her because she looked so...
She was malnourished.
Bad, yeah.
She was malnourished. She couldn't reach the food.
They kept the food in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, she could not get up there. So she was starving. So we grabbed her and brought her home. She had the big distended tummy and everything. So
and big old eyes.
And then she just ate and ate and ate and ate. She was so happy. She was purring while she was eating when we got her. She was so happy.
Yep, and now she's just
and we still have to watch her because she will just keep eating. So
yeah, very, very affectionate cat.
She's a very sweet kitty.
Hope you are having a Merry Christmas and also good health, especially you, Yvonne. Now, what are the Canucks doing with a hybrid retool?
See, hybrid. So is that like centaurs? Are we bringing in centaurs?
When I heard the hybrid retool, it was just one of those, what?
It's a term that doesn't exist. It's not a thing.
Silly.
But it's the idea of, we're doing a retool, guys. However, we're okay with making the playoffs right now. So that's not a retool or a rebuild. Retool means, we're not going to get there this year. And I know the Canucks are not going to draft early because this year's draft is supposed to be fantastic. And why would the Canucks want a really good young player? That's just going to make everybody else feel bad. So don't get in that really good young player. Just keep going as things are.
Do homes in BC have basements? Not this part of BC. I've never
not
seen
below
any.
ground.
I would be really surprised. I'm not saying all of BC.
The BC boxes
is huge.
BC boxes had a bit of underground.
The province of BC is very, very large. Like driving north, 10 hours, you're only halfway through. It's very large. But in this part of BC, it rains and rains and rains and rains and rains and rains. It's been raining for weeks now.
Yeah.
The kids keep getting to go kayaking in the backyard. Basements would not work here. I don't know how anybody would have a basement, but I'm not saying nowhere in BC because
no, the BC boxes have a bit of a basement.
It's like one of those where you have the windows that are smaller and higher up. But
BC boxes are going by the wayside, it seems. So
yeah, those were made in like the 70s. So
yep.
Wish the NHL had just a win-loss record like the NFL. I do wonder how the standings would look like now. And yes, they would play differently.
Oh, they play very differently if you got no points for going to overtime, which I'd be fine with. I know the NHL will never go in that direction. I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with, all right, we're going to overtime. Who gets 2 points and who gets 0? And I think you'd see overtime played very, very differently in that case.
How do your cats get along with your bunnies? fine.
Fine.
Yeah, they get along just fine. But so Maple and Azrael, we got them with the rabbits.
Yeah, they grew up
So
with them.
they grew
very
up
big.
being smaller than the buns. And I know a lot of people think that the rabbits are the prey, but the rabbits would win in a fight, and the cats know it. So they don't. Yeah, the rabbits don't put up with anything. They will beat up on them. Cinnabon will go over to the cat sometimes if she wants him to move and just kind of smacks him with her paws. It's kind of funny. But yeah, Shannon ran away. Let's see. I know Shannon did, it's got to be a couple years ago, where he went and he looked at the points for a season if there wasn't the loser points and the overtime points, and how it changed the standings. It wasn't very much. It was very, very little. There were very few teams that were in a different position than they were with the loser point. We've heard what presents Shannon received for Christmas, but what did Yvonne get? Hoping that a bright yellow Idaho Spud Kings jersey, hockey jersey, was amongst the present. Shannon got one of those Spud King jerseys. Wasn't that Christmas last year?
Which jersey?
The Spud King jersey?
Yep.
So funny. My mom found that. Shannon got me a bunch of the little tiny Disney,
the Bitty Funkos.
Bitty Funko Pops. And he got me a super cute lounge fly. So cute. It's Up Christmas, and it's so cute. I really like Up. That's one of my favorite movies. So I have a few favorite movies.
He got you the nice trench coat?
Yeah. He got me a nice pea coat, and he got me, I have it on. He got me a pretty ring. This one. Oh, you can't see that at all. He got me a pretty ring, and he got me 2 charms. Crap.
Yep. Charms
Pandora.
For the charm
he got
bracelet.
me 2 Pandora charms. So just fun little stuff like that. And the kids got me I got 2 dinosaur stuffies and a dinosaur nightlight. Yeah, just different fun stuff.
We all got stuff that glows in the dark.
Did I get stuff what did I get?
Don't you?
Didn't
you? Oh, no, your bag has lights on it.
Yeah, I got my lounge fly has lights, and the Adelaide got me a dinosaur nightlight.
There you go.
So I got 2 things that light up.
It's almost like glow in the dark.
Hartman and a second for Ryan O'Reilly. Who says no?
Probably Nashville. O'Reilly's playing really well, and Nashville's got themselves back in the hunt. So Nashville might be less likely to move on from veterans while they're playing that well.
Any cat fights lately? Shadow's been picking on Pixel, but
they always squabble. There's no actual fights. They always squabble.
Corner each other. Yeah, they just kind of hiss at each other. It's obnoxious. Have you ever slept in a waterbed?
Yep,
Yes.
I loved a waterbed.
I did not.
I thought waterbeds were great.
I did not. My parents had a waterbed growing up, so not a fan. They're a pain. Can you win the President's Trophy with a losing record? Can you miss the playoffs as well?
No. Something would have to go really, really wrong with math for a team with a losing record to win the President's Trophy.
I got myself a big pop that came with a bitty pop that fits inside. The Dragon Zord with the bitty Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Nice.
The bitty pops that Shannon got me, one is a little Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas, and then there's his little house, and he can go in the house, and then there's a different little Jack with his little snowmobile, and he can fit in the snowmobile. It's so cute. It's so tiny. Teeny tiny.
She had exactly the reaction I was hoping for.
I had my reading glasses in my lap. I just had to keep changing glasses so I could see what I was looking at.
Yeah, exactly the reaction
cute.
I was hoping for there.
Most underrated Tarantino film, I say Jackie Brown.
Once Upon a Time in America. That movie is so flawless. Like, it is so good.
Is that the one?
It's the one with Charles Manson.
Yeah, that one is really good.
Yeah.
That is a really good movie.
That one's just one where Tarantino goes, I know the way all that worked. I'm going to change it. And he did.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Inglourious Bastards does that as well.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Where it just goes, history.
That's why I was thrown off. Yep. The Bitty Pop has a small box included too. Super cool. I like the Bitty boxes, how they pop right out of the box so you can see it. That it took me, I opened 2 of them and then I figured that I was like, oh, I can open it up and I can actually see them. They're cute. I watched Godfather Part 3 a few days ago. Why does everyone say that movie is bad?
Because nobody
It's
likes
really
Sofia
good.
Coppola. Sofia Coppola is the reason that a lot of people don't like that movie. She was not a good actress, and she was obviously there because of her last name.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's why I was kind
Right.
of thrown off
Yeah,
there.
sorry about that.
We're old, forgetful. It happens.
But well, yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's fantastic.
It is a good one. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, I was given a Richard Flyers 2010 Winter Classic jersey this year. I immediately thought of you guys.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've seen on the Discords, people have been posting jerseys they got for Christmas. A lot of people got jerseys for Christmas. Jerseys are a good Christmas present because they cost so much money. So it's a good time to, otherwise they're really expensive. So.
They can be, yeah. They absolutely can
be. Hello, Merry Christmas from a jersey collector in the UK.
Merry Christmas.
When do you guys start the Christmas decorations?
Late November.
My oldest son's birthday is November 30th. And since he was tiny, he has always liked to have the Christmas tree up before his birthday. When he was little, he would get his birthday presents underneath the Christmas tree. So I always start putting up the Christmas stuff before his birthday. I usually start putting the outside stuff up in the middle of November before it gets too wet and too cold, because once it's really wet and cold, it is no fun putting the stuff up. So
definitely not.
Mid-November. And then by the time Christmas is done, I'm kind of done with all the clutter.
True.
I'm like, it needs to be put away now. Got a ticket to my first ever hockey game. That's great.
Good job.
Wasn't that our first Christmas I got you the hockey?
I think so.
Tickets for the hockey game?
I think so.
I thought that was a pretty cool present. Merry Christmas. As a present, I get to go out to Denver to see the Avs destroy the Canucks in April. Hopefully it means something towards the number 1 pick.
We'll see. The Canucks seem to be aiming for about 15th or 16th of the draft, so seems to be the aim.
Left my Christmas tree up all year. I like the lights.
Oh, I like the lights.
I like Christmas lights, but
We've
I don't
definitely
like the space.
left a lot of lights up in our house all year.
Yeah.
That's easy.
In 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the year of the pandemic. I left our Christmas tree up for quite a while, and I just decorated it differently just because we were always at home all the time, and it was just something fun for the kids. For Adelaide's birthday, I got little water balloons, and I put didn't fill them with water, but filled them up with air, and I put them all over the tree and made a little birthday tree, and then we made a Easter tree, and so that year we had the tree up way longer than normal. You saying there's no shame in owning a used jersey. I own a ton of Cowboys jerseys used. Just a good wash and air dry, and they're good as new.
Yep. There's no shame in getting a used jersey.
And we've had some that I needed to use a tiny bit of stain remover on it because there would be something on it, and we'd get the jersey for so cheap.
Yep.
And the stains come right out.
Yep.
We've been able to get some old jerseys that
got a Besser jersey thought on him and the Canucks. I don't know how happy he is at this point in time. I know he's not very productive. Seeing a lot of the core guys leave can't be sitting great with him.
Oh, Bunny. Where is it?
Who's my Calder pick?
Where is Cinnabon?
Wallstead. If Wallstead gets enough games, I think Wallstead could very well be the Calder winner. But Schaefer with the Islanders has had a ridiculously good season on the blue line. Maybe we're getting another defenseman as Rookie of the Year.
I don't see Cinnabon. They got a bunch of treats for Christmas.
Need the 1 versus 8 back pronto. Avs, Stars, Wild, 2 guaranteed sent home by round 2. Yeah, that's standard though. There's always one division that's better than the others. But even 1 versus 8, there was always arguments about one conference being better than the other. So shouldn't the team that's number 8 in that conference not be there because the team's number 9 in the other conference had a better record, et cetera, et cetera. It's just that's the way it works. Is there a way to change the draft rules through the CBA? Yes, but I don't think we're going to see any change in the rules anytime soon. Merry Christmas. Thank you for another year. Great videos. Thank you very much.
Okay, did it skip over any?
Not that I saw.
Yeah, thank you.
I do have black ice jerseys. I have a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
I actually included them in the jersey countdown this past summer. I only showed one, but I did include them in the jersey countdown.
Yeah, you were able to get a few of those back when they had those.
They were like $40.
Yeah, I remember them going on sale.
Yep.
Back when jerseys would go on sale for pretty cheap. They don't do that anymore.
Not like that, no.
Stars jersey, New Jersey is the best jersey in sports right now.
It's up there.
As a Canucks fan, who do we need more? McKenna, Stenberg, or
Verhoff? I'd go with Verhoff. Of the 3, Verhoff's probably the one the Canucks need most, but I'd take any of the 3, to be honest.
Also potential Team Russia team if allowed to compete.
I didn't do one for 4 Nations, and I was going to because it just causes so many arguments in the comment section. Because I was going to do a Russian roster, and I thought, So I don't know if I'm going to do a Russian roster, but I know I'm going to do the American one later, and then I'll probably do one for Sweden as well, maybe for Finland too.
What cat will miss you the most when you both go away on a trip, like 2 weeks or more? Who cry the most when you come back? Oh gosh, 2 weeks, 1 week, and they're upset.
Shadow has a hard time.
Yeah, Shadow
has a very hard time.
Has the hardest time.
Yeah.
Maple cries when I go to the store. Pixel can cry sometimes.
Bear
to the store.
is not happy with me when we go on holiday.
Bear gets really upset.
Yeah.
She kind of has a pity party and then doesn't want to go near you when you come home.
Yeah.
Our cats are spoiled.
Azrael's really skittish around people she doesn't know.
She is.
Last time we went on vacation and came back, it was Azrael was telling me the story.
My cat cries when I leave my room. Yeah, we have cats.
Bear cries when I go upstairs sometimes.
She does. She's getting better, though.
Yeah, she started actually going upstairs. Hey, Pixel.
Did you hear me talking about you? Is Cinnabon in here?
Yes.
She was over there a little bit ago.
Yeah, she's in here. She's just quiet.
Probably all full of treats.
I've given her a bunch of cookies, so probably.
Yeah, full of treats. Do you think Canada will win gold at WJC this year?
I hope so. They've got a good team. I think they've done a better job with the roster this year than they did last year. Last year, there were a lot of roster questions, and the way they played at the World Juniors did not alleviate any of those questions or concerns.
Our cats will happily jump in anybody's lap, especially...
I've had cats like that.
I lost it.
Pixel does that.
I lost the comment.
I had a cat that would do that if somebody didn't like cats. He would ignore people unless they ignored him. And he'd be like, he'd sit at their feet like, what's your problem? I'm wonderful. I'm delightful. Why don't you like cats? Why don't you like me? And he'd follow them.
Pixel is our cat that loves everybody. And it's funny because my friends will come over and we've got 5 cats and they will see Pixel. And Pixel will just be in with everybody and rubbing on everybody.
Because she knows none of the other cats are coming around.
She lays right in the middle. And I joke that
she's so happy.
I'm the best.
Yeah, she's so happy because she knows none of the other cats are going to come around and wreck it.
I'm everybody's favorite cat. And everybody just tells me how beautiful I am. Huh, sweetie? Here, you want to say
Be careful.
Whoa, she's a big kitty.
Be careful.
This is my big kitty. Look at how pretty she is.
Usually she's not allowed in here because Bear says no.
But she follows me around. So
we haven't cleaned up the comments one we have.
I have not. I've got a pile of jerseys that I have to.
Yeah. we're
do
we're
stuff
going
too.
we're going to work on that one, and that might make for a good video.
There's a few things that I'm behind on doing because I've not been up
I
to
have
doing
I have been
a lot of
reminding
things.
her, not reminding her at all. I understand she's got a lot going on, so that's lower on the list of things that I'm concerned with, as in not at all.
Mrs. Hockey Guy, are you fully convalesced from your stint in the hospital? Glad you are making an appearance for Christmas. No.
Not quite.
No, I am definitely not to full health.
So like
it's really
we're
frustrating.
up to an hour in this live stream now, so we're not going to go much longer because I know we have a lot of other stuff going on today and tomorrow, so I want to make sure she's able to do that.
I definitely have trouble doing things. I am very much out of shape from being bedridden for like over 2 months. I can't do a lot. I still have like no ab muscles yet, so that's rough. I'm very vitamin deficient a lot of the time, though I am on super amounts of vitamins and I have vitamin shots. And
somebody in the
it's
chat,
a lot though.
Somebody in the chat saying they had a cat that looked like Gizmo from Gremlins. My grandmother had a Pekingese puppy, and she was a runt. She looked just like Gizmo. And my grandmother refused to call her Gizmo. She's like, I'm going to call her Honey. I'm like, but look at that face. That's Gizmo. She's like, I'm not calling my dog Gizmo. It's a girl. Why would I? I'm like, come on, Granny, call it Gizmo. I even called it Gizmo for a while, but that wasn't allowed. Eventually, the dog started barking at me as if that's not my name. I'm not answering to it. She was almost as mad at me as when my grandmother babysat a bird, and the bird figured out that if it whistled, that the dog would come running. It thought it was so funny, and then the dog would figure out that the bird had called it, and she was so angry, and she'd bounce, and she was barking so much.
Knock it off.
But a little mini Pekingese, like 3 pounds, was the funniest little thing.
All vicious.
Yeah.
Can you exercise from a surgery like that?
Carefully.
Yes, but
Carefully.
My surgeon for quite a while was telling me no exercise, no lifting. Like I have to be really careful because not only was it slicing my whole abdomen, like I was sliced all the way like down.
Yep.
And my insides were really rearranged, so it was a lot in the first place, but it was emergency surgery, and when they do it really fast instead of knowing exactly what they're getting into, it adds extra complications. And so I've had to be extra careful. So yeah, there was a lot. My surgeon was just like, no lifting, no, you have to take it really easy. So I am now allowed to exercise, but I am very weak. And when you are really, really sick, there's a lot of other parts of your body that it affects. And for me, I've had trouble with low blood pressure, which I had that problem in the hospital. And then I was having that when I came home, which makes me pass out, which is not fun at all.
You've had that for years.
Yeah, and it has not got better.
No.
And my heart rate goes way up because my body is using like all of its energy to heal. So I have to be very careful. And very much exercise makes my heart rate go way up. And I normally have quite a low resting heart rate.
Yep.
And then that went up. My heart rate has not gone back quite to my normal heart rate, but it gets really high very easily. So I have to be really careful. So I can exercise, but I have to be careful. I have to take it really slow, and it's taking forever to heal, and it's really annoying.
But you're here.
I am here, and I'm not in hospital, and I'm so glad because that was not fun. That was not fun. I did not enjoy.
Part of the reason why every day I give her a hug. Give her a hug at least once a day and say thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Anybody has to be in hospital for a long time. It is really hard. Mm-hmm. It is very hard being all by yourself in a room. Yeah, all by yourself where you can't really do anything. So yeah, not fun. I'm very glad to be home.
Yep.
Will the Avalanche do well in the playoffs, or do you like the Bruins and get caught?
They're a better team than the Bruins were in 2022, 2023. As a Bruins fan, if you can go back and watch videos during that year, at no point was I saying clearly they're going to win the Stanley Cup. This is great and rah, rah, rah. I was surprised at their record. I thought that they probably weren't as good as their record. I thought it showed that Montgomery was an excellent coach. Colorado's as good as their record. Colorado is every bit as good as their record. It does not mean they won't struggle come playoff time. It is impossible to know what's going to happen once the playoffs start.
Shannon, why weren't you already hugging Yvonne every day?
And saying, I'm glad you're here. She would have thought that was weird.
That's true. Shannon has
That's
always
abandonment issues right there.
But that's not that's true. Yeah, been in a hospital room. It is depressing. I was thinking the other day, let's see. It's been I was in hospital on Christmas when I was 16. I spent Christmas in hospital.
I mean, I tried. I was making videos for you, and I was doing video calls with you towards the end there too.
Yeah. Yes.
And I was trying.
And at the end, I had a really good roommate too.
Yeah, which definitely helps.
She hasn't emailed. I kept hoping that she'd contact me. I had a really nice roommate at the end. I had a lot of roommates. I was there forever, so I had a lot of roommates. Some were cool, some not so much. Oh yeah, just tuning in. I think Shannon shows that medical emergencies like that can traumatize the whole family. That was the case for my family lately. Wishing you all the love. Absolutely. Yeah, that and the kids too.
It was really
hard. My special needs son had a very hard time. He had a really, really hard time.
I had to have a talk with him. He actually called 911 in the middle of the night at one point because he had a sore stomach. And I was half awake. I was half awake. And I was like, oh my God, he's on the phone. Is he talking to his mother? Oh my God, he's talking to 911. Oh God, I don't need the ambulance here. It was just here a week ago. So I had to explain to him that he just had a sore stomach and that he was okay, that what his mother had isn't something other people in the house had. It's not contagious. And
very, very rare.
I had a long talk with him and he went to bed and he was okay after that. And once the 911 operator heard me talking to him, she settled down right away because she heard me going, no. 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 You have a sore stomach. No. And I told him, I said, maybe you should eat a little less. Maybe instead of eating everything,
all of the Indian
eat a little
food.
less. And so he was like, oh, I guess I'm eating too much. Yes, that can make you sick. Stop it. So, yeah.
Oh, and I've seen a lot of comments. Yes, we're very lucky we're in Canada. I am so glad that
would have been thousands and thousands and thousands.
Add to the stress. I can't even imagine how much that would cost being in hospital for a month. And the amount I was getting, like, they were taking x-rays of me while I was in bed.
And you had like four different doctors.
I did. I had the surgeon. I had 4 different surgeons that were coming in. I was having blood tests at least once a day.
Yep.
I don't even remember how many CAT scans I had.
And all the medications.
I was on so many IVs. I had 2 poles. I had 2 PICC lines, which I was talking to my friend yesterday. She had a PICC line when she was in hospital. She still has a scar. I still have scars from my PICC lines. That's where you have an IV that goes directly to your heart. I didn't know those existed. Holy crap. I have scars where I had my PICC lines, but we're very glad that we were in Canada and that was not an additional stress. And we didn't have to worry about, oh my gosh, can I go home? How are we going to afford this? I don't know what we would do. Yeah. But we know we're very lucky to live where we are. Canadian Christmas looks like Russian New Year's Eve celebration. I've heard that before. Our Christmas is January 7th, and it's really more just based on celebrating faith and very subdued. New Year's is when we party. Christmas here is not for most people. It's not really a religious celebration. There are for some people.
Definitely,
but it's
in general.
It's family and food and presents and
I used to go to a
big
church that would
get-togethers
tell
and
us
stuff like
that Christmas, no, we don't celebrate Christmas, and yet they always had poinsettias, and I was like, why are there poinsettias all over the church if we're not recognizing Christmas in the church? That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? But anyways,
Merry Christmas. So glad you're both doing better. Shannon, love your content. Thank you for all your hard work. Go Avs, go. Sorry for the crappy Avs fan giving you a hard time lately. There's always one.
It's not, but see, it's in almost every fan base, and I'll say something during a video, and I don't mean it as an insult. I don't mean it as something, and then I'll see people in the comments like, I can't believe he said this. And I'm like, I wasn't angry. I'm just telling you my personal opinion, and I could absolutely be wrong. So people take things way more seriously than I intend them in videos.
Yeah, pick lines for long term, central lines for short term. Yeah, I had both. I had the 2 pick lines, but then I'd have the other IVs, but of course they had to keep moving because that's a long time. And I was running out of veins. I was so bruised.
That was bad.
My arms were so purple. Yeah. That was not fun. I missed a super chat. Did I? Okay. Hold on. I'll try and find it. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, there we go. Where can I find a Team Germany jersey? I'm in the US.
I don't have a Team USA jersey myself, or Team Germany jersey, and I've wanted one. I haven't been able to find one. Hopefully during the Olympics I can find one. It's always easy for me to find the Canadian ones, but the Canadian one looks exactly the same as it did the last time, minus a couple of small differences. Yeah, I do want a Germany one, especially with the World Cup's upcoming next year, and for the Olympics. I would love to be able to do an Olympic recap video every day on the Entertainment Guy and have a different country I could wear. So maybe at some point, but I don't know where to get a German jersey right now.
Love the cats. Are these cats rehomed rescue cats? Shadow and Bear are.
Shadow and Bear were strays that a friend of mine almost ran over with their vehicle. They were in the middle of the road, so she picked them up. I was the only one that was willing to take the black cat. Everybody wanted the calico. Everybody wanted Bear. Nobody wanted the black cat. And I was like, I'll take both. And so, yeah. Now they're both my cats. They're definitely
our other cats were all barn cats.
I would say with Azrael, Bear, and Shadow, these are the 3 cats that I think understood
they needed help,
that they were in trouble, and we kind of saved them, because the devotion that Azrael has to myself and to basically everybody in this family, and the devotion that Shadow has to me and Bear has to me and to Yvonne to some extent now too. I've never had that with a cat before. Shadow really does look at me like I'm his parent, and he follows me everywhere.
He does.
He will do whatever I tell him whenever I tell him to do it. The other night I made a joke about Yvonne. I was like, you might as well, sit on my chest or sit on my, and 2 seconds later, Shadow gets up from a dead sleep and he laid down right here. And I was like, my cat speaks English. I'm going to start speaking in full sentences to Shadow, because all he heard was, oh yeah, I could do that. I'll be right there, Dad. And sure enough,
what? That was funny.
That was insane. And so I talk to him now. I assume he understands every word I say.
Hey, Shannon, happy you like the Eagles hat. Did you use your Small World pin? LOL. That pin is so cute.
That pin's great.
That pin is so cute.
Yep, that pin's really good.
That was really cute.
We've got some good Disney pins. That's definitely one of the better ones.
My friends were admiring our pin board the other day.
One of them
was like, "Oh my gosh, have you seen our pin board?" And so they all did go look at it. Hate when they can't find the vein and poke you multiple times. Come on, how hard is it to give you?
I had that with a nurse once.
Oh my gosh. And I'm anemic, so my veins are tiny. And
I don't have that problem.
Out the light and the warm compresses.
I had a nurse one time that was just like all over. And then eventually I got frustrated with her. So she switched out with a woman who was actually from my church. First try. And I said to her, that's weird. You got the vein the first try and it didn't even hurt. And she said, yeah, the other girls knew. I was like, so maybe she needs more practice on not patience. Because that was not fun.
Oh, it rolled. Oh, that one's too small. Yeah,
see, mine are easy to find. Mine there's not a problem. They're easy to find. I don't have an anemia problem.
I have tiny veins.
So
appreciate you doing Christmas streams. Thanks for welcoming us into your home with you. Glad to see Yvonne doing well. All the best to both of you.
No problem.
Do the power ranking belts fit the cats? Oh, gosh. I think Pixel's the only one that would put up with that. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Asriel's
Go Canes.
asleep. I could try. Should I try with Maple? Maple's awake.
Not if you want to keep your arms.
She is vicious. Maple is warmed up to me because she's found out I'll play fight, and the other cats won't play fight with her because she's vicious. So Maple's become my biggest buddy because of that now.
Yeah.
She's so happy. She'll come get me in the morning and she'll bring me in here and immediately rolls on her back with all four paws up like it's fight time. I'm like, okay.
What? Power ranking belt? What? A subscriber sent him.
Here, you want the red one?
See, I'm not cool enough to wear
and a blue one.
A belt.
Yeah, you are. Just throw it over your shoulder. See? Can't you feel that power?
There we go. There.
Look at this. I'm a double champion right now. I'm a double champion.
How many cats do we have? Too many.
5. But there's a brother and sister. There's 2 sisters, and then Pixel was part of a sibling duo. She lost her sister,
and that's how we ended up getting 2 more. We meant to get 1 more. I had 2. Shannon had 2. Then we had 4. Then one of my kitties passed away, and it was slightly traumatic. And so we months later went to get another tortie and got a runt that was really needing a home. So then
she's not a runt anymore.
She's not a runt anymore. She's definitely petite, but so is Maple. They're both pretty petite. And we also have 5 rabbits.
We had 10.
We meant to have 2.
We did, but they're rabbits. So.
The Rock or Mankind. I say Mankind. Thanks again.
See, back when they were at their peak, I would have gone with the Rock, but now, knowing what I know now, Mankind. There's certain things about the Rock that, I mean, in hindsight, he didn't always take care of other wrestlers. He didn't always show the utmost of care, just in general, and yeah. So I would go with Mick Foley.
Shannon has the power. Mr. and Mrs. Hockey Guy, tag team champions. Think of a finisher you guys can do.
What kind of?
Of course the kitties and bunnies got Christmas presents.
Do you think you could do a super kick?
Right now?
That's where you kick somebody in the chin?
Yeah. Maybe not right now because I'm not the healthiest, but yeah.
And you got to tune up the band first. You got to stomp your foot a bunch of times first. You got to tune up the band.
Yeah, you've done that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that every now and then.
Yeah, of course we get our animals presents because, I mean, doesn't everybody? The kitties,
I did bring the bunny cookies down here that you bought because those are her favorite.
Cookies. The kitties got toys. Azrael stole some of her toys when I was trying to wrap them.
You don't need to wrap them. She's just going to take them.
She did. She ran one upstairs.
Smart kitty.
They got toys. Bunnies got little bunny cookies, different things. Yep. The pigs got a couple little toys too.
You got their little hay tunnel.
I didn't post I took some pictures of the pigs wearing little Christmas outfits the other day. They're so tolerant.
Those poor pigs.
It was so cute. One of them had the little toque on and one had the little scarf on. It was so adorable.
Humiliating those boys.
So cute. So cute.
See, and they run away from me, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
And the rabbits. The rabbits are not as good wearing outfits, except for Waffles, because Waffles kind of dippy, and so she's pretty good at keeping her little outfits on.
She's blind. She can't see how stupid she looks. And the other rabbits won't tell her because they don't care.
All the outfits because none of the other rabbits don't wear them. And so funny. My dog Quinn, named after Quinn Hughes, got more presents than everyone else. See, that's yeah. The buns got lots of cookies, all the different cookies.
I think the most presents. I think you got the most presents this year.
Shannon
Thanks to
got me
me.
a lot of presents. I don't think I've ever had that many Christmas presents. I don't know. We have a little girl, and little girls get lots of presents because it's so easy to shop for little girls.
I
And
didn't get her a
she's
lot,
so
but I got her a
much
couple of nice
younger.
ones.
She's so much younger than her brothers.
I got her first real purse. I mean, that's a
Oh my gosh,
nice
she
purse.
loves that purse.
That'll last her forever.
I
She
feel
takes
bad
care of
that
it.
you weren't in the room when she opened that. I was like, oh, because she squealed. She was like, oh my gosh. Haunted Mansion purse that glows in the dark.
Glows in the dark. It's
Oh my
Haunted
God.
Mansion.
Lounge fly. So excited.
It's one of those cross body bags.
Gambling ads on the live stream is super annoying.
I'm
That
sorry.
is obnoxious, isn't it? I really hate all the gambling ads. I really do.
But I don't ever promote it. I don't talk about odds during previews. I don't talk about odds during anything, and I never will. I'm never going to say, hey, if you parlay, never going to happen.
Instead of the super kick, Yvonne can do the frog splash. I don't even know.
You'd have to jump off the top rope, and that's where you pull in and then out again. The frog splash, you jump and you pull in and out.
That sounds stupid.
If you can do a 5-star frog splash, though.
That sounds really dangerous.
You got to add a twist for the 5-star frog splash, though. And you got to do but you don't have 3 syllables to do like Rob Van Dam, and then you got to do the jump.
Well, yeah, Yvonne Skanes.
It doesn't have the same punch as Rob Van Dam.
What did the cats get? I got
toys.
I got him a fun scratching pad.
I've given them treats twice today, which I don't normally do.
You know those little stockings they always have at the store full of little, like the fluff balls and the little like fishing pole thingies that jingle, and they got a little it looks like a hot chocolate that you fill with catnip. Azrael smelled that instantly as soon as the package was opened.
Yeah, she did.
Love the mini jerseys on the tree. Aren't those so cute? People ask about these every single year. I had my son 3D print little hangers. Aren't these so cute? They're adorable.
This one's Thornton. So these were all in. I think it was Upper Deck. Had a set that had those, so I got the mini jerseys. And then we never knew what I was going to do with them. It's one of those things I buy, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Like the pucks. Before I had a puck board, I had pucks for days.
True.
And she's asked, why are you buying more pucks? What are you going to do with those? I'm like, I don't know.
Is it Azrael Jason Lee's character in Dogma? Yes, but Azrael is also the cat from the Smurfs, which is what she's named from.
Yes.
Not from Dogma, which is a great movie.
That's a fantastic movie. But I did learn that my Dogma jersey is not popular with people on the channel.
People
so I cannot wear that.
Offended really easily.
I cannot wear my Dogma jersey on the channel.
Who doesn't like Buddy Christ? I mean, really. That'd be a good Easter jersey right there.
Jesus was a booster.
Right? Would you ever consider adding puppies to your menagerie?
No. Adding a dog right now, that would be awful for the dog. Bad for the rabbits.
And not fair for me.
And Pixel would pack her bags and move out. She'd be like, I put up with a lot of crap in this house from Shadow. I'm not dealing with the dog. I'm out of here.
And dogs with rabbits can be very hard. And honestly, it's a lot.
They bark a
lot of work.
And all that barking would mean our rabbits would be scared all the time.
And we don't have enough yard for a dog either.
No.
But dogs are a lot of work. I love dogs.
Yes.
Love dogs. But we have too many prey animals.
Already had a situation when I was a kid where we had a dog that needed a real yard and a big area, and it was sad. She was a young dog and we couldn't keep her. She was such a sweet puppy too.
Shannon does have a Dogma jersey, yeah.
The Buddy Christ.
Does the Movies is from Clerks.
Movies is Clerks too.
Yeah.
And I've got my Goodbye Horses, which is Clerks too.
Yep, it was just trying to remember which ones you have.
So
yeah, I wish I had a dog, but they're way too needy compared to other pets. That's kind of thing. I love dogs.
If we had a bigger yard and if we didn't have the animals we have, sure.
And
with
the kids,
we'd have to have more help from the kids. And we'd be walking the dog. We'd be taking the dog out. We'd be taking on that responsibility.
I cannot handle being able to smell animals in a house. I cannot.
Dogs
our house cannot smell, and we have a lot of animals, so that means there is a lot of work to maintain.
Yeah, and adding a dog
a very
to that
clean house
would be something.
I have to have a very clean house for my sanity, so it is already quite a bit of work to keep it clean. With a dog, it would be a lot more.
Yeah.
And dogs can be very expensive. We have both had dogs. I grew up with dogs. We had Australian Shepherd mixes.
I had Shelties. Usually it was the Sheltie we had. Shelties are smart dogs. They're well behaved. And they're great at herding cats. When the cat was doing something bad, I could just go, Penny, go get the kitty. And it was the only time that her brain cells worked. It was the only command I could give her that worked. And my mom took her to like classes so she'd learn. And she was great in class. And then when class was done, she went back to being an idiot. It was like, well, I did well in class, but you're supposed to keep behaving and listening to those words at home.
Ours liked to think they could herd the cows.
And we would tell her, we could tell her sit, and she'd sit. But as soon as we said good dog, she'd jump up and she'd be wiggling around like, I did it. She'd be jumping all over people like, do you see that? I sat. It's like, what the hell's the point if she's just going to be an idiot right after she sits down?
Turkey or ham for Christmas?
Turkey.
Which do you prefer?
Turkey.
I do love turkey, but I make tutsia for Christmas. But I need to go buy a turkey because I love turkey.
I love turkey.
I really like turkey.
Turkey's great.
I know people don't, but I love turkey.
Turkey's fantastic.
Yeah, I really like turkey, but I make tutsia for Christmas. So we had tutsia, and then we're going to have a second one tomorrow. So that's great. You had prime rib. Oh my gosh. Yum. I made prime rib last week.
The only way we could afford prime rib would be if we got a huge cut and then just had somebody slice it for us.
Did you see how big the prime rib was that I made last week? Little one. It was really good though. The kids loved it.
But we don't have a saw for that. Yeah, we don't have a saw for that.
A saw?
Oh yeah, at the meat plant, you have to have a saw for the bone-in stuff.
I didn't do bone-in.
So you get like prime rib bone-in, you just saw that all up and done.
I love turkey. It absolutely does depend on how the turkey's cooked, but I'm spacing on the word.
Boobs.
Shannon.
I
put my turkey in a brine. And then I cook it, and it's delicious, and I love turkey. Turkey's
Throw
great.
it in some Montreal steak spice. Marinade.
Oh, somebody else to make tutsia. Yum. Good. I make cinnamon rolls for Christmas morning, and then we have tutsia for Christmas dinner. From my understanding of Canada, turkey is the Thanksgiving meal, ham is the Christmas meal, and you just had turkey in November, so it's too soon to have again.
We always had turkey
incorrect
at Christmas
because Thanksgiving is in October.
I always had turkey
not
in
November.
Christmas.
That is in the States.
Yeah.
Our Thanksgiving
second week of October.
Early October.
Yep.
So it's been quite a while since we have had turkey. So that is not accurate. And I know a lot of people have turkey for Christmas dinner as well.
You good boy? You good kitty?
But I do usually get some ham while it's on sale, and I love turkey. So Christmas dinner was chicken. Yum. Chicken with mashed potatoes, green beans, and carrots.
Nothing wrong with that.
That sounds great. What do the Leafs and the Titanic have in common? Both are the bottom of the Atlantic. Very clever. Yes, we do not have the same Thanksgiving as in the States because Thanksgiving is like the harvest. We can't harvest in November. Most of Canada is covered in snow in November. So we can't do a celebration of the harvest in November, especially since American Thanksgiving is at the end of November.
True.
So that would not work here at all. Our Thanksgiving is in early October, making it so that it's not Christmas part 1 like it is in the States. For fun, would be great to review which organization's arena has the best tasting grub. That'd be kind of a tricky one to do, eh?
And we haven't really had food at Anaheim or Vegas arenas when we've been there.
We ate in Vegas.
At the practice rink.
We
The main
ate at
rink,
the
it
game-
was like the weird charcuterie /
Yeah, but we ate
buffet.
in Vegas. Yeah.
And that was for like the rich tickets. That's not like a general experience for people at games.
Yeah, that was different.
That was definitely different.
How do we fix the jackets?
Columbus is an interesting team in that I know they're at the bottom of the East, but they shouldn't be. Kent Johnson's not really taking that next step for them. They've got a lot of good young forwards. I mentioned in a video earlier today, I've been mentioning recently, just feels to me like this might be the point where they would consider making a move. His name's come up in trade rumors before. I don't think they're far off, to be honest. They're a good team. It's just there's a lot of good teams, and whatever they need to get over the top doesn't seem to be there. Maybe it's a star forward that they're missing, something, some veteran presence, something along those lines. Hopefully they figure it out.
An NHL barn you wish you could go to?
Boston. I got those new Bruins jerseys. That'd be great. I could throw one on her and have one on myself, and we can, go to a game in Boston and really enjoy ourselves.
What did you think of the Canucks 4-game winning streak?
It's well timed in that it was right after the trade, but they're better on the road than they are at home. And so it'll be interesting to see if when they come home, if they're going to be able to keep any of that going. And their first home game is against San Jose. So it's a winnable game. That's what's going to tell the tale, is whether or not they can win at home.
Oh, hello, Pablo.
Howdy.
Oh, it's a different name. I wouldn't have known who it was. Hello. Tampa has Vasi back. I think
So back now, beating Florida at home again is step 1. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow it's Tampa in Florida. That starts at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Or not tomorrow, on 27th, on Saturday. So that should be a fun one.
Hard to find turkey meat here. Well, I think you're in Russia, right? I think. Never mind a whole turkey. I would love to make one for Christmas. Yeah,
we have a lot of turkeys.
It's true. We do have a lot of turkey here.
It's pretty much year-round.
And
if you wanted one
it's
year-round.
delicious.
Turkey's fantastic.
Can either of you handle spicy food?
No.
I cannot any longer, and it's very sad.
I figured it out. Like, I was getting sick to my stomach a lot, and I figured out, well, I'll try cutting out spicy food, and
I can't.
That worked.
I now, without a stomach, because I don't have anything that helps break anything down, I can now no longer do spicy, which is sad.
And I can't do lactose
Being
either.
that we
so that
live in the land of delicious Indian food. So, any Boxing Day shopping for you guys? I don't like going
Not that I
shopping on
know
Boxing
of.
Day. Too many people.
We're
going to Shannon's mom's.
I
for
could see
Christmas
myself
tomorrow.
ordering from Superstore, but that'd be online ordering and they deliver it to the house. I don't want to go out do any shopping.
I don't like going on Boxing Day. Like, sometimes I've gone to like London Drug to get cheap Christmas candy, or sometimes they have really cheap Christmas lights at London Drug or
True.
Canadian Tire. I need to see if they still have the Canadian geese lights,
Well,
because
last
they
year,
need to join my animals outside.
Last year I got 2 Christmas trees after Christmas
It's
because they were
true.
so dirt cheap, including the one upstairs, which is really nice.
But I
I
don't
got
like
that
going
for
to the
less than
store
half
on
price.
Boxing Day.
No,
People,
Boxing Day is not a fun day to go to the store.
no.
It's not as bad as it used to be. It's not like it was, say, 30 years ago, where it was just absolutely ridiculous.
Should we just go back to the Flying Skate for our official jersey? It would make the Hughes pain go away, minus the Fly Skate Hughes jersey I just got last month.
I don't think the Canucks will go back to the Flying Skate full time. I do like the Orca. I'm okay with the Orca. I think that it's been their identity for so long now, and the Orca is identified with the city of Vancouver as well, just in all symbolism with the city of Vancouver. whale watching is very popular for tourists coming into Vancouver too. And
I love
so,
whale watching. It's great.
Yeah, I can't see them going
It's
away from the Orca.
awesome.
But
If
the
you
Skate's
come to
going to
the
stay as a
area,
third.
Totally go whale watching.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. It's awesome.
Yeah.
The whales here are amazing.
Agreed.
The whales are great. Boxing Day or Black Friday. I
don't really bother with
Okay.
either of them.
So first off, Black Friday is an American thing.
I don't know why it's now in
It's
Canada. I don't get it.
After their Thanksgiving.
Technically, our Black Friday should be in
Friday-
October.
Yeah, they call it Black Friday, but it's not even Friday. It's just like all of November. So it's weird. We don't really have it's weird because it's a Friday. Just a normal Friday. It's not a holiday. Everybody has to go to work. I don't understand. So no.
The one thing too is that Black Friday prices, I watch prices online all the time. Black Friday prices are not out of line with sales during the rest of the year anymore. It is not these are marked down 80% just to get you in the door. Like the door crashers are kind of gone. Maybe people getting trampled to death is part of the reason why
my
they
gosh.
realized
Yeah.
this is out of control.
insane.
But
That
Black
was
Friday
all-
deals are not what they
That
were.
was crazy American stuff too, though.
And some Canadians it was
Oh,
getting
I'm
kind of
sure.
iffy too. But it's like
but it's on a regular day here, so
Yeah.
it's not.
I just
Black Friday's weird.
I think that in terms of sales, just watch the sites all the time. And when you get to about 30-40% off, that's about as good as it's going to get.
I want to see some whales in real life. Well, if you come to the BC coast,
Definitely.
absolutely go whale
Yep.
watching. We have whales here. They are amazing.
As Scotty said, there be
Sometimes-
whales here, Captain.
Sometimes you see orcas and the orcas are beautiful. And sometimes you see humpbacks and they are huge and they're great. And yep, the whales are they're magical.
Don't we have dolphins too? Not the same kind they have in Florida, but don't we have dolphins around here too?
I don't think so.
I
I've
thought
never
we had
seen
like
them.
there's a northern dolphin. I thought we had.
I've never seen them.
All
We
right.
have lots of seals. Lots of seals.
Yeah, we went to White Rock to see if we could see them when I got my
Not
doctor's
this
appointment,
time.
but not
But
this
we
time.
do see there's lots of seals.
I did think it
frequently.
was odd that she was taking me out to the pier when neither of us could see.
It's true.
So this probably would look a lot more impressive if I could see right now. But all right. My eyes were all dilated. I'm like, I can't even look at the lights, but okay, cool.
We do have dolphins. We do? Really?
They're
Where
not
do you
the
go
same.
to see the dolphins?
They're not the same ones.
Because I need to go see the dolphins then if we have them. Because I love the whales. They're amazing. The whales are magical. Yes. And the seals are adorable.
Oh, yeah.
And the otters, adorable.
Oh,
We have
who-
some
who
great
doesn't love
animals here.
otters?
Speaking of
beavers. We have
other
beavers.
local animals, beavers, one of the cutest animals ever. They are so chubby and they waddle and they have the cutest sound. Beavers are great. They're so
The best
cute.
videos on the internet are of beavers just
They're
doing their
so
thing.
cute.
The way they grunt like babies.
We have beavers that live really close to us and totally makes my day if I have to stop the van and let the beaver cross as they just waddle. So cute. Coming to Vancouver next summer for the World Cup of Football. Where are some good whale watching spots? There's actually, it depends on the time
Doesn't
of year where they are, but sometimes you can see them in Vancouver.
Montefique Strait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see them sometimes. If you go on one of the ferries, though, it is a lot easier to see the whales.
Yeah.
You won't always see whales on the ferry, but if you are up on the deck and looking, you frequently can see whales. Sometimes orcas. From the ferries, you usually see orcas, but if you go whale watching, you will more likely see the humpbacks or the orcas too. They're great. They're so fun.
Hey. What are you doing?
She's shredding this.
Love the beaver video where he was holding the owner's hand and goes to the pond. Oh my goodness. What would you do if the Minnesota Wild won the Stanley Cup? That would be so cool. Man, if they could make it past the first round, that'd be cool.
That'd be great. I'd be very happy.
Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, the ferry ride to Victoria it's beautiful. Make sure you bring warm clothes because it is cold.
Fine.
Even in the summer,
doing?
it can be quite chilly because it's very windy.
What are you doing?
Beautiful.
Fine.
Beautiful, beautiful. We live in such a pretty part of the world. We really do. I've never seen a dolphin here, and I've lived in Vancouver Island and Vancouver my whole life. So there are dolphin here. I need to get out more. Right? Where are these dolphins? I didn't know that was a thing.
They're not playful like the dolphins.
I
down
didn't
in
know they
Florida.
like I kind of remember hearing about it once or something, but I want to see a dolphin. That'd be great. How old are our cats? Maple and Azrael are 3. Pixel is 11.
Bear and Shadow are 12.
Shadow are 12. I'm from Siberia. Cold is my middle name. Thanks for the tip. See, a lot of people assume it's going to be warmer here, especially in the summer. And people do not dress appropriately for the ferry. I see it all the time. People don't dress appropriately for the ferry if you want to be out on the deck. And if you haven't ever gone on the ferry, you want to go out on the deck because it's so beautiful.
Pacific white-sided dolphin.
Near Vancouver Island. Well, that's kind of
large pods.
They need to narrow it down a lot more than near the island. That is huge.
There are 7 dolphins you can spot in BC waters.
What? Where do we need to go?
See, that one's jumping through the air.
That's the one that I thought. Where do I need to go to see these dolphins? Vancouver Island does not look like a dolphin. That looked like a beluga.
Well, they're different. There's a different
I need to know
breed.
Where to go to see a dolphin. Dolphin field trip. Will you be doing a Super Bowl live stream?
Not that I know of.
Oh, we did
Super
that one
Bowl's always
time so
tricky.
that I didn't have to watch football.
Super Bowl's tricky because
not football.
It's always on a day where there's hockey being played, and I got to watch the hockey. So that's where it gets tricky.
Can see the dolphins from the ferry. All right, that's it. Going on the ferry again. Vacation idea, Vancouver Island. I absolutely do go to the island. I'm taking the kids, 2 of the kids, to the island.
They sometimes have super pod days where there can be up to 1,000 of them in the water.
When
we've had it happen in the Salish Sea.
Okay. Do they plan it out
when an event
advance?
Like this happens? The ocean is just covered with dolphins.
I want to go. Let's go. Yes. The dolphins should tell me when they're planning this because that sounds awesome. I want to go see a dolphin super pod. Mm-hmm.
Especially during the summer months.
Who's with me? Let's go. Do you like Brussels sprouts with turkey dinner? I do.
Blah.
I made Brussels sprouts for dinner today.
I don't like Brussels sprouts with anything. So,
but with my toots, yeah, I do. Brussels sprouts are great. I like vegetables. Shannon does
the other cat
not.
I had to put down, that'd be Pixel. Pixel's the only one I've had in my arms. other than
Dolphins are cool, but what's the purpose? Ha ha ha. Dolphin superpods must be related to either fish or water temperature. What's up with that? I want to see the dolphins now. Like veggies more than fruit. I can't handle very much fruit. It's too much natural sugar.
I love fruit. Well, usually.
Any concern for the Kings?
I'm still bewildered at the fact that the Kings and the Penguins have been mirroring each other for weeks. So the records just keep mirroring one another. I do have concern that they don't seem to have any confidence at home. That has to be a concern. They're very good on the road. We're back to where they were 2 years ago.
Are you ever able to visit back home in Idaho? Hope you're feeling well. These live streams are great.
Her fellow potatoes do miss her so much.
I don't have home in Idaho.
You do. In your heart.
What's for dinner? I made titsia and Brussels sprouts with bacon and cheesy potatoes and then just veggies and dip. And then I've made tons of treats. Tons and tons of sugary treats. I'm going to make a gumdrop cake to take to Shannon's mom for dessert for tomorrow, though.
And for me, because gumdrop cake.
Well, we already have some gumdrop cake for you, but I'll make some more gumdrop cake because it's that time of year.
See, I have an idea where she makes gumdrop cakes that will last for a year. And she said they won't fit in the freezer. And I said, then I'll buy another freezer. And then I'm being crazy. I'm over the top.
Who wants
I'm just looking for a solution.
Cake?
I will eat gumdrop cake out of the freezer. As long as it's frozen when it's fresh, who cares? It's cake. It's fine. Let them eat cake. That's out of the freezer. So, done. Let me eat cake.
Dork. My two favorite teams are the Panthers and the Avalanche, but I also root for Columbus, Habs, and Canucks. Least likely to root for Dallas and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, your two favorite teams could meet in the final. I could see that.
We do not have 3 freezers. Shannon wishes. Is gumdrop cake the same as fruitcake? No.
Oh, I don't like fruitcake.
I love fruitcake. No, gumdrop cake is like a butter cake.
I say your name too many times.
It's a special kind of gumdrops. They're called baking gums. They're harder. Like you don't want to just eat them not baked because they're really hard and chewy, but they don't melt when you bake them. It's a Newfoundland cake. So I've figured out the most of their cakes are super buttery cakes.
Yep.
With things in them. So either gumdrops or cherries, things like that. But it's really good.
How are you? You just woke
Yay,
up?
it's Bear.
She just woke up.
Edmonton in the final again.
It is hard to get to a final 3 times in a row. I think we're going to get 2 new teams in the final this year. It's just so hard to repeat. And it is so difficult to repeat multiple times. So I get the feeling it'll be 2 different teams in the final this year over last year. But the Oilers definitely have been trending in the right direction.
Nanaimo bar cheesecake. So do you do like cheesecake in place of the custard? Either way, sounds fantastic.
I'm doing, sweetie.
What tea am I drinking?
Christmas.
It's
people are wishing
candy
you Merry
cane.
Christmas, sweetheart.
I forget what it's called. It's a mint chocolate black tea, and it's really good. It's one of my Christmas teas, and it's delicious.
Did Pixel tell you she come in here, so you're making sure she can't come back?
Mystery Alaska is a great hockey movie.
Definitely a hockey movie, yeah.
Oh, the cheesecake has the custard powder in it. So then it'd be like custard flavored cheesecake. That's interesting. That would be really good. How many hockey cards do you own?
Individually? I don't even know. I don't know where to start with that. It's a lot. A lot of them are unopened. So, and the last time I did a card unboxing, I saw comments of, well, you'd get more views on these if you, and they were naming off sets that it's $100 a box. I don't make $100 on those videos. I don't even make 50 on those videos. Why am I going to spend $100 on a box of hockey cards to make 50 off of a video where I talk about the hockey cards? That's bad business. There's a reason I don't do card unboxings.
Not gonna lie, I'm only here for the cats.
Aye.
I get it. They're much cuter, so.
Aye.
What hockey players would make great WWE or AEW stars?
Tom Wilson. He has the natural ability, and he can talk. Anyone who's big and has got an attitude. Although Marshawn's not big by wrestling or hockey standards, he could definitely talk. He might be a good manager, but yeah, Tom Wilson I think would fit right in.
I think I need to make this Nanaimo bar cheesecake. That sounds fantastic. That sounds great. Merry Christmas to you, Shannon and Yvonne and your whole family. Happy New Year as well. Have a great 2026. Also, thanks for what you do. 365 days a year, 24/7. We all love what you do. P.S. Love the cats. True, I wouldn't spend $100 just for cards either.
I'm not going to pay like a premium price for hockey cards for when unboxing videos. I know they don't do. I've done unboxing videos for cheap cards, for new cards, for old cards, you name it. They just don't draw.
I also use vanilla cookie crumb instead of graham cracker because of a honey allergy. That would make it taste different too. I just got.
Yvonne's very interested.
I know this sounds like such a fun recipe. I am not done making Christmas treats. I even got the cookies, the vanilla cookies. I got some the other day because I'm going to make a little dessert.
I saw that.
I forget what they're called, but they're with cherries and the vanilla cookies. So, and I did an Instacart because I don't have the energy to do all of this stuff and go shopping. So it helps me a lot to do the Instacart. And he put things in my order that I did not order. And I got extra kind of cookies that I've never even heard of. So I will turn them into something. So I might need to do that. That sounds really good. My cherished card is signed. Is that number
1 out of 3?
1 out of 3. Willie O'Ree. Oh, wow. Hockey card enthusiast is definitely a niche.
Yes. That's the thing I learned early on with this channel is that there are certain topics that will appeal to a lot of people, but there's definitely a lot of niche stuff. Jersey stuff is niche. Most of the general viewers don't seem to really have a big interest in Jersey videos. The career videos can be kind of niche as well. And then, anything hockey card related, memorabilia related, definitely niche as well. And it shows in less interest. And YouTube will automatically tell me when there's less interest.
Which NHL insider is the most reputable in your opinion?
Elliot Friedman. Elliot Friedman to me has always been pretty darn good. Although Pierre LeBrun is excellent at what he does as well. I have nothing but respect for both of them.
I think Shadow is out in the rec room.
Nope, Shadow was sleeping right here. Yeah, he's right on that tree.
Oh, he's right where I can't see him.
Maple just jumped down.
Let me see if I can turn the camera.
He may
you can see his bum right behind Azrael. That's Shadow. You see him? That's his bum.
Do you see this? I've got you in my arms, and they're asking where Shadow is. Right? They're asking where Shadow is, and I have you. Have you ever heard of such insolence?
Beer.
Okay. See, I can just cheat. There's no reaction. Any other cat, they get upset. Her, nothing.
Thank you both for the live stream.
Kitty.
Hockey history videos you make, I enjoy a lot. Same with the Jersey ones.
I love doing the history stuff. I really do. I know that doesn't necessarily hit. The one thing I consider with the history videos is that it is evergreen content. People will watch it at a later date. So that is something I consider. Whereas with the other stuff, the jerseys, not so much, and anything niche, not so much. The career videos do have a life after I've put them out, for sure.
What video off the top of your head would be extremely popular? Seems the Canucks crash out was particularly popular. It was. The
thing is, the popular videos for me are never ones I plan.
And then YouTube will tell us that you need to do that again.
Yeah. And I it's always something I can't plan. And it has to be something where my reaction is as genuine as possible. So I can't manufacture a video like that. It has to just
YouTube
be
would
natural.
like you to, though.
I know, but I want it to feel organic and natural rather than me just ranting for no reason.
Yeah. YouTube says you need to crash out again. There's been a few videos that our YouTube person has said that you need to make more content like this. Not possible. When is Shannon going to do another phone call from Gary Bettman?
I was going to do one like last week. I just never had the time for it. So it's coming. I do have a couple of ideas for how I could make that work. Especially with the Olympics upcoming, the uncertainty with the rink, my cataracts can be brought up. There's a lot of things that can work with that. So soon.
Oh, Pixel was in here earlier.
I picked her up earlier.
Yep.
She was at my feet. As someone that just got into hockey this season, watching history videos was a great way to learn more about the league. I appreciate those.
It's definitely part of the reason that they're there.
Another WHA series this summer, please.
I could do something WHA related. I definitely have more WHA jerseys now than I did when I did the WHA series a few years back. So I could definitely approach it from a different angle.
Like those redraft videos, Shannon. Will you do more of those?
I do those every summer. Every summer I do redraft videos. They have to be spaced out, and they have to be ones that I feel like people are actually going to want to see. So not like 1968 or anything like that. But I do those during the off season.
Well, how is my health? I have answered this already. I know it's a long live stream, so I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm getting better. I am definitely not at full health. I am still having issues. I am still quite weak, and I have a lot of vitamin deficiency. It's affecting my vision, which is really, really annoying. But I'm getting there. Definitely still weak, though. It's really crappy. I just found this channel this year, and it's a godsend. Just a question. Who are your least favorite team and player?
See, historically, I can answer this. Historically, it would have been Montreal was my least favorite team. Historically. As a Bruins fan, Montreal's given me more nights of swearing and yelling at things than anybody else. As a Vancouver fan, that'd be split between probably the entire former Smythe division. There's so many different nights where I've sworn at the Canucks for losing and been mad at the team that beat them. Yeah, Montreal probably traditionally, they're not my least favorite right now. I don't know if I have a technically least favorite. In terms of least favorite players, I can go back and say, Kessler was one I was never a fan of, even when everybody else loved him. I was never a fan of Claude Lemieux. I was never a fan of his at all. And that probably colored how I felt about teams he was on that won Stanley Cups, where I'd be like, yeah, I didn't want him to have it. Just wasn't a fan. In terms of players that are in the league right now, I don't think I have anybody I dislike that much. I don't feel like the league has. There's been a time where there's been some pretty rough individuals that I didn't really like in the National Hockey League. Yeah. I think the last ones I was really disliking, I was very vocal about it on the channel, were Ryan Kessler and Mike Ribeiro. Ribeiro, even when he was in Dallas, I was like, no, I don't like him. No, I don't like him. I don't care. And because people would be like, well, you got to cheer for him now. He's on your team. No, I don't. That's not how it works. I don't. I just don't. So, and it was because Ribeiro faked an injury. And so the Boston player got thrown in the box and Ribeiro laughed about it. And I was like, and I'm not going to say what I said after that, but it was a string of swear words that came out of my mouth after that. And so from that moment on, I was like, okay, I see how Ribeiro plays the game. Not a fan. So, yeah, if a guy smirks because the other team gets a penalty on something he was faking, and Kessler used to throw his head back all the time. I used to make the JFK joke, back and to the left, back and to the left. Like, I'm like, come on, seriously? His stick didn't even touch you, dude. You're embarrassing yourself. So, yeah.
Are you planning on traveling again this year? I know you wanted to see Paris. If you do go to France, check out Toulouse and maybe the Pyrenees Mountain.
I have told her that if she gets a clean bill of health from a doctor, I am fine with getting a ticket to go to Europe next summer. But I want to see a doctor's note saying she's okay to do that. And it can't just be some doctor from like a health clinic where they'll just write whatever. I want one of her surgeons to say, yes, she can travel overseas. She can go. She's not getting on a plane with me until I've had a note.
I don't know if I can explain how incredibly disappointing that is to have a trip that you've wanted to do for years and years and years.
It was days before too.
And having it canceled because I was super sick days before.
Yeah.
That like it's so disappointing, and it's still like if I see things with France and Paris, it makes me sad because that was so
I have not watched any of
disappointing.
those videos since then.
Right. It's
Nope.
so disappointing. So I really, I would like a makeup holiday. I missed a lot. I missed out on a lot. That was not the only trip that I missed out on. I was also going to take the kids to Banff, and I missed out on that as well. So why is somebody at our door?
I don't know. I don't have anything
They
getting delivered.
rang the doorbell even. I need a favorite Canadian franchise. I've narrowed it down to Flames, Canucks, and Jets. I know how the voting will go with you guys, but can you sell me on the Flames? They're really pretty jerseys.
The Flames have good management and they have a plan. The
And-
Flames, of those three teams, the Flames are the one that seem to have an actual plan. The Jets have been struggling,
Okay, somebody's still ringing our doorbell.
and the Vancouver Canucks have never had a plan. And I don't think they're going to have a plan. She's going to run as soon as she hears strangers, anyways. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue when it comes to. So I would, if I was brand new to the game and I was trying to pick a team, I might go with the Flames of those three. Hey, Shannon and Yvonne, hope all is well. Just wanted to give back for the years of content you two have given me hope for the future and helped me through many tough times. Merry Christmas. There's an account that I follow on social media, and this woman's going through a lot of personal turmoil right now. So I made a video specifically for her and sent it to her. And yeah, that seemed to have really helped her because she's going through a lot right now and having a really bad Christmas. So I pointed out I've had some bad Christmases and told my story, and seemed to help her out a lot. So what is it, Shadow? I'm glad we can be there for other people and that we can, help people through stuff too. Hey, kitty.
It was the landlord
giving
us a little present.
Oh, okay. What are you sneezing about? What are you sneezing about? Good boy.
Plus, Flames' new building might mean they plan to be competitive.
Oh yeah, the plan is to be good when they're going in the new building.
Did you mention their pretty jerseys?
No, I said they're the one that
Flames
has
have some really nice. They have fun stuff.
The Jets Heritage jersey's gorgeous though.
Yeah, I have a Flames jacket that I really like. Which NHL rookie cards do you have?
I have a lot of rookie cards. I don't have a Gretzky. I have a couple of Lemieux. I don't have a Roy. I had a Roy way back in the day. I traded it. Yeah, I have a lot of rookie cards for a lot of players. At some point in time, somebody's going to go through my card collection, and it'll be moderately priced. I don't really have anything in the way of the really expensive ones, but yeah.
How many hats do you own? Seems that for most of the jerseys, you have a hat to match, which is cool.
It's these.
Some teams he has
these
lot
things here,
more of.
Each one of these drawers is a different team. So Anaheim, this is Utah, which is the old Arizona one. Each of those drawers is a different team, and we have 4 of those units in here. So it's one for each team.
What's a jersey color you wish more teams explored with? Purple.
Purple would be great. I'd also like to see some like steel blue. Something that's, a little bit of a different shade of blue.
You guys aren't dog people at all? We love dogs.
I love dogs.
Not that cats are not awesome. We love dogs. Dogs are great.
Anytime I see a dog, I'm like, who's a puppy?
We
Who's
do.
a good pup?
We do. And if you go to the airport or Disneyland, I tell the dogs that they're doing such a good job.
Like if I'm going by a 7-Eleven and somebody's got their dog tied up outside, I'll talk to it every time. Like, who's a good puppy?
I do have Christmas tea. What is it? I forget what it's called.
Santa's Little Helper?
No.
Silent Night?
No.
Joy to the World?
No, it's candy cane something rather. It's a mint chocolate black tea, and it's really good. And I really like it. It's one of my favorite teas.
You would think she'd be impressed that I know that many different Christmas teas, but no.
What?
You're not even impressed I know that many Christmas teas.
I don't think most of those were teas. I think those were just words.
Silent Night is one of them.
Yeah, that one's a herbal tea. That one's good.
Santa's Little Helper is one of them too.
Is that the name of it? Santa's Secret.
Santa's Secret.
Santa's Secret is the one that I really like. I'm not at all complaining as the company is nice, but y'all said like 40 minutes ago you would need to go soon, so make sure you're not pushing too hard, Yvonne. Let's see, you're all warm.
She's getting there.
And my eyes are really.
Yeah, she's getting there.
Do you agree that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it absolutely
Just
is.
because it takes place at
But
Christmas.
Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie.
Oh, somebody else likes Santa's Secret. It's good, isn't it?
So we're gonna. She doesn't know we're watching Terrifier 3 together.
I
later,
am not.
But
I will not watch that movie.
it's a Christmas movie.
I am not watching.
It'll be fine.
There's no way.
It'll be fine.
You would not.
I'll just
have
tell
me
you to
watch it
close your
either.
eyes during
For the whole movie.
Well, not the whole movie because it's over 2 hours. Half of it's dialogue.
It's
There
gory
isn't even
and long.
art. Isn't even in half of it.
I don't like really long movies.
It's not really long if you're not going to watch the gore.
Why does every Leafs GM feel the need to trade a first-round pick? Is it pressure from management? Sounds just like the Canucks. My question, should the Winter Classics be a lone game on January 1st?
Yes, the Winter Classic should have all of the attention when it's on. In terms of trading first-round draft picks, I think Toronto has had this impression that they're in that contenders window, and now is the time to go big. So I think part of it too may be the market. I've never viewed Toronto as a favorite to win a Stanley Cup. And so it's always kind of bewildering to me that they've traded as many first round picks as they have. But I think it's a perception that they're closer to the Stanley Cup than they are. And I think that's really starting to hurt them.
That's right. Santa's Little Helper is the dog from Simpsons. It's not tea. Has anyone tried matcha tea? It seems to be the new fad. So gross.
Matcha's disgusting.
It's like lawn clippings.
No,
it tastes
thank
like
you.
somebody mowed their grass
Nah,
and steeped it in water.
No.
I don't
not doing matcha.
taste like grass clippings.
Not happening. I even had, what was it that was
No.
matcha flavored?
I don't know.
That
but it
I had,
always
there was,
tastes like
it was
grass.
green. It was done green to be Grinchy. What was it that they made that was green to be Grinchy?
I don't
And
know.
they said it didn't change the flavor, but I was like,
Matcha tastes like
this.
grass.
So I had her try a bite
Always.
and she's like, I
Mm,
taste matcha.
so
Remember
gross.
what it was that was
I don't
Grinchy?
know. I never like matcha.
Was something from McDonald's that they had that was the Grinch, like donuts
Oh.
or something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, cookies. Yes.
Oh,
It was
the
Grinch
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah.
They were like the little green hearts. That's right. And it
The green
tasted-
hearts, and it tasted like matcha, and I was like,
Mm.
so I told her because I heard, oh, these don't have a flavor to them, and I'm like, yeah, they do, and that aftertaste was just disgusting. So I couldn't even finish the first cookie. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Very Golden Christmas to THG and all. Shannon loves that song. It's his favorite. He loves it. It's
Don't
great.
start
And now I'll have it stuck in my head.
that unnaturally
How can
high
you mess
note.
up cookies? By adding matcha
Matcha will do it.
or banana. think
I love
anything with
banana.
Banana's nasty.
No, you give me a banana and chocolate chip muffin from McDonald's, I'm happy. And so is the rabbit. As long as I can keep her away from the chocolate part, I'm happy with it too. But if she knows she's not supposed to have something, she eats it.
Conjuring is a Christmas movie to me. My better half disagrees.
I've always argued The Shining is a Christmas movie. It's
Yikes.
family. It's snowy. It's cold out. You see them learning about, family dynamics and learning to work together towards a solution. And in the end, Jack Nicholson kind of looks like Santa Claus there. He's kind of got like a beard of ice going on there. So it's almost like it's just this great, it's a very Christmassy movie. It's got some supernatural kind of vibe going on with it, which is good because it's a Christmas movie.
Who's your favorite K-pop demon hunter character?
You're
One of
making
the
that up.
No.
Where
Oh, I
somebody
see it.
totally asked.
I
It's
never
gotta be one
watched
of the
it.
Saja
I
boys.
never watched it. I watched
Has to be.
I watched the Alex Myers video on it because
He
when it's a movie I don't want to
Don't
watch.
listen to him. He totally dances along to the Soda Pop song. It's his favorite.
The what song?
He knows what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're
Totally
talking
does.
about.
Don't believe him. totally
had no idea.
his favorite. He knows the whole dance.
Wow. Christmas
Wow.
tree.
Thank you.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
My eyes are starting to really have trouble.
Okay, we'll go pretty soon.
Bananas, pancakes, and peanut butter. No, I don't. I really, really, really don't like bananas. I really don't like bananas. I could see Shannon dancing to that, right? I know. He can't get enough of that soda pop song. It's his favorite. I mean, he likes Golden, but we all know that he likes Golden.
No, I don't.
Everybody knows.
So I didn't know what the song was. And I noticed it was on every single hockey game. I was like, okay, I don't know what song that is, but that note is so high, it's giving me a headache. And so I got to the point where it sounded like AI to me. So I got to the point where when I'm watching the hockey games, for all you fine people on the internet, I would mute the TV when that song came on. Now, I mute the TV at times because I'm finding the announcers distracting. There are times where late in the game, they're screaming and yelling with every single play, and I just mute it. I'm like, I want to watch the hockey that's going on. I don't want to be irritated by the guys that are calling the action. And when their voice starts going up, well, especially if when they start getting louder.
Golden. K-pop Demon Hunters, Golden. That's what he's talking about.
No, you don't want to listen to the song. I don't get it. I don't know why it's so darn popular.
Because it's from a cute movie.
It's a dumb movie.
You haven't even watched it. You can't judge that the movie's dumb without watching it.
Why won't you watch Terrifier?
Because it's gory. I don't have to watch the movie to know that it's really gory.
And I don't have to watch K-pop Demon Hunter to know it's not made for me.
How is the flood in Abbotsford? It's not flooded anymore.
No, it was better than last time.
Yes.
It's not as bad as last time.
Since
we were more ready.
The 2021 flood, which was horrible. I had nightmares about that flood for a long time afterwards.
That was a bad one.
It was awful. After that flood, they put in more pumps. They put in some more dikes. So it was not nearly as bad. There were a lot of places that had to be evacuated. There were houses that were flooded. One of the problems is that we are right by the American border, and they have a river on the American side. It's the Nooksack River. And when the river floods in the States, they don't necessarily care if the water comes into Canada.
Because it's not going to them.
It's flooding.
It floods Sumas, but they don't seem to have a lot of concern about Sumas.
Gosh, Sumas was underwater.
Yeah.
So it floods the valley here. And so it's a lot harder for them to do flood mitigation when it's flooding from another country.
When that river isn't in Canada. Yeah.
Right. But because of the huge flood in 2021, they've put a lot of precautions in place.
Extra pump.
And so it was not nearly as bad this year as it was last year. It is still raining. Even our yard, like if you step in the grass, you sink. It's like all of the
it's muck. It's just
all ground is completely saturated, but it's not as bad this time. It was not as bad. They did have the military come in. They were more prepared. But last time it was also snow melting, and we had an ice storm right beforehand, so that also added to it. Not as bad this time, and it receded a lot quicker than it did last time as well. But yeah, it's still very, very wet here. All of the roads are back open.
Yeah.
The highway was closed for a few days because it flooded over Highway 1. But yeah, they want to see you doing the soda pop dance. I don't know. You guys might be jealous. Be jealous of his dancing skills.
Oh God, it's their dance.
Yeah. See, definitely a Saja boy, right? They know.
How much Slipknot am I going to need to listen
know.
to after this? Just to get that.
They get it.
I'm going to need to listen
Can't
to some
afford
Slipknot.
200, but I can do 50, considering you said The Shining is a Christmas movie, which I completely agree.
Yeah, it is. It's a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You know, there's no reason it can't be. She doesn't think it's a Christmas movie, but
No,
it's
I think
absolutely a
just
Christmas
because a movie happens at Christmas or in winter or there's snow doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
But the son and the mother learn to work together. It's just like the story of Jesus in the manger.
Why is Shannon pretending he doesn't know the dance? Because he doesn't want people to be upset at his dancing skills.
I can do the Macarena. That's about as dancey as I can get as the Macarena.
Oh, you guys are funny. Okay.
I don't dance. Generally don't dance.
Whatever, you totally dance.
For
just
you.
only for my eyes.
For you.
Yes.
Because I can just be a goof and you're not going to be
true.
taking a video and posting it to Instagram.
Oh gosh.
You know.
Nah, I barely post. I'm not very good at posting things.
No. Thankfully.
Love you guys. Merry Christmas to you both and your family, even the four-legged ones. We do
Thank you
have a
very much.
lot of four-legged ones.
Die Hard's a good Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. It's a movie that happens at Christmas.
I mean, I guess, when Dallas scores, I like to stomp around to the Dallas Stars.
He does.
But I have to watch the stomping because the rabbit gets really upset if I stomp around because that's a sign of aggression.
You're telling them.
That's me thumping. And so it tells them something's wrong, that there's danger. So if she's in here, I can't do my stomping around Dallas Stars, but I just do it during their goal song.
No, It's a Wonderful Life. That's a cute movie. Gremlins is my favorite Christmas movie.
Gremlins
that
is a really good
too.
Christmas movie.
Oh, we haven't watched that one this year. There's so many Christmas movies. It's hard to watch all of them.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, both 1 and 2.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas more of a Christmas or a Halloween movie?
However you view it. Can work for either.
I didn't even think of it as a Christmas movie for a few years. And then I realized that all of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff was coming out at Christmas because people thought of it as a Christmas movie. I just thought of it as
both.
Yeah, it was people exploring different holidays.
Yep. I always seen it as both.
But it's a cute one. I like lots of movies. I also really like Arthur Christmas. Oh yeah, Muppet Christmas Carols. That's one of my favorites.
Anna and the Apocalypse. That's a Christmas movie. And it's a musical.
Oh, we watched that one a few years ago, didn't we?
Yeah. I really enjoyed that one because it had gore and horror, and you liked it because it was a musical. Worked out really well. So you should like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies then.
I have not watched that one.
I don't know if she will like that one or not, but she might.
Not a Christmas movie, but my favorite holiday movie was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's a Thanksgiving movie. But it's still a very good movie.
Oh, Claus. That one was a cute movie. I watched that one with the kiddos.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, though, that's one of those movies where I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And then you realize about the wife, and there's tears every time. John Candy was so good in that. And everything is really understated. And it's how comedy should be, where everything's understated and it's not flat out said. And now, if you made that movie now, it'd have to be Kevin Hart and Adam Sandler.
Oh my god!
Right, and you'd have a completely different movie. It'd be all fart jokes.
I don't like slapstick.
And yeah, you couldn't make Planes, Trains, and Automobiles now. People would be bored.
True.
Pet Sematary is an excellent Thanksgiving movie.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's definitely a good Thanksgiving movie.
I tear up at the end of Home Alone. My kids love Home Alone. I'm not so much, but.
It's not a lot of movies that make me tear up.
Any Pixar movie.
But Greatest Showman.
Oh, that movie's great.
Greatest Showman, because at the point where he's kind of famous and he feels like he's a fraud.
Yeah, I think
that gets me.
You felt too close to like you related.
There was parts of that movie where I'm like, I get this, and I know it's not the accurate story of the reality, but the way it's written in the
Green
movie,
Mile
I get
is
it.
a very good movie.
Is that a Christmas movie?
It's definitely not.
Is it a Thanksgiving movie?
No.
It's kind of a barbecue movie because they get barbecued.
Shannon.
You know.
Oh
So like you could have like a tailgate party for like Green Mile.
Bad Santa. No.
That's not my kind of humor at all.
It's definitely
though.
not her kind of humor.
No.
Yeah. Like for instance,
There's
I
a lot-
posted
there are a lot of Christmas.
I've been
movies that I do
finding
like,
I've been
though.
finding some new clips from Beavis and Butthead that I find absolutely hilarious that I know she doesn't. The Return of Cornholio, she's not a fan.
Oh, Christmas
I am.
Vacation. We watched that one yesterday.
Christmas Vacation is an excellent
We
Christmas
like
movie.
that
It's
one.
just an excellent movie, really.
That one's fun.
That's the tricky part, is finding a movie that's just a good movie that happens to have Christmas in it, as opposed to a good Christmas, because some of these Christmas movies are just awful. We have watched some really bad ones this
There
year
are some really bad ones.
where it's like, how is this a movie? Like the one where he writes the bad review, and that's the entire plot line. He writes a bad review for her
Why
bakery.
are they falling in love? They don't even know
And
each
then they have
other,
a conversation,
and they don't
and
look like
then
they like each
I
other.
can't imagine being without you. Why? You just talked to her once. What is wrong with you people?
Ever try watching a Hallmark movie? Yes.
That's
So
what we're talking about.
there's a lot of the Hallmark movies are made here, either specifically in Abbotsford
Or
or in
Langley.
Langley.
At a store that's Christmas themed. And so the bakery
downtown
is a
Fort
different
Langley
building,
especially.
but they try to make it look like the bakery is the same as out front, but out front's clearly a Christmas store, and nobody's ever in there buying anything. So when they're talking about losing money, I'm like, because nobody's in the store. Maybe instead of just looking at the bakery, you look at why nobody's in the store. Like, it's just, anyways.
We see them making the Christmas movies so frequently. There's one street in Abbotsford that is frequently decorated for Christmas, and they bring out snow. I wonder if they go to the hockey arena and just grab the snow from the parking lot and just put it on the sidewalk.
And then there's the rock quarry they're always filming at too.
Oh yeah,
out in Aldergrove.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I drive by it frequently.
Yeah, they're always
I'm saying
filming out
frequently
there.
a lot, but yeah, my favorite Christmas movie is Muppet Christmas Carol. I love that one.
And I'm here for the food.
I love that movie. That one's great.
Rizzo the Rat makes
Love
it worthwhile.
Actually is so overrated. Agreed.
I've never liked Love
I
Actually.
don't.
This is creepy.
It's not cute.
Dude, stop with the cue cards. It's creepy. Go deal with Coral
Not-
and your family and
not
deal with the
cute.
zombie apocalypse. Leave this poor woman alone.
Oh, Christmas with the Cranks. I like that one. The kids like it. Shannon doesn't like that one.
No, I never liked that one.
When the circus burns down, that was sad.
Yes.
It was.
There's a lot
Light
of things
the lamp,
in that
not
movie.
the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. I think Deadpool was made near your neck of the woods. It was.
Yep.
Indeed. There's a lot of movies made here. A lot of
the
movies.
nightclub they go into, that is a very well-known nightclub that I think Ryan Reynolds had been in before Deadpool. I'm going to quote on a limb there and say probably there before.
There's
So,
a lot of movies that they pretend are in New York.
Yeah.
And it is here, and it's really funny.
like Jason Takes Manhattan, Friday the 13th,
'Cause
Part 8,
Horseshoe
filmed in
Bay
Vancouver.
does not look like New York.
And they just show the stock footage of Statue of Liberty, and then be like, and here's Horseshoe Bay. I'm thinking, that's not New York at all. And then they're on SkyTrain
Vancouver.
fighting. I'm like,
Yes.
they're having a fight on SkyTrain. What the hell? Who are you kidding? Nobody thinks that's New York, but Jason Takes Manhattan, where they film one scene in New York.
X-Files was filmed. Well, the first, 3 seasons?
It was
then they went
ruined when they took it to California. They ruined it.
They did a lot of the filming
Because then it was
in
bright.
Stanley Park.
And it wasn't meant to be bright. It's supposed to be dark and dour, and you can't do that in Los Angeles. Bad idea.
There's a lot of stuff is filmed here. A lot.
The Flash was filmed here. In fact, the Flash's headquarters was BC Place, which was like my favorite thing. Was they'd show like BC Place and they just like put like weird stuff on top of it. And then like they had scenes in BC Place, and I'm like, seriously, you guys are just. And then they would always film right near the stadium.
Yes, that parking lot.
That one spot, and I'm like, man,
that's,
they were always fighting right here.
Right down by Falls Creek.
And I could always tell where they were. And
Yep.
so it's part of the reason I probably watched The Flash for as long as I did, because I'd recognize scenes.
Sliders you can easily tell
Yes.
they're in Vancouver.
And then like with The Flash, I would do videos on The Entertainment Guy about my pain watching The Flash. And nobody watched those videos. And the very few that did seemed to enjoy the fact that I was in pain watching The Flash. So
I don't understand why you kept watching it.
because I wanted to see how it ended.
if
I
I
wanted to
don't
see if
like
they
something, I
pulled it
don't
out of
watch
the fire, and they didn't. They just kept burning it. Merry Christmas, Shannon and Yvonne. How's your recovery going? Thoughts have been with you both. How is your recovery going?
I'm getting there.
It's slow. It's slow.
Annoyingly so.
And it's
I would
adjusting
like to be healthier than I am.
it's adjusting to basically it's like she's a car that got new parts and we're trying to figure out, you know, how it's going to drive and how it's going to work and
It's really
what
irritating.
kind of maintenance it
Honestly,
needs and-
it's irritating. I wish I was healthy, and having something that's kind of so rare and just crazy makes it so that there's a lot of things of we don't know. Let's find out. So it's annoying. I wish I was all better. I'm kind of sick of it.
Supernatural was definitely shot up here too, and it's part of the reason I loved watching Supernatural because I would know exactly where they were. They
Smallville.
filmed out here in the valley a lot. Smallville filmed out here a lot.
We see movie sets all the time. All the time.
Most
They
of the
film here
CW shows were filmed up here.
all the time. They're here in town.
Legends of Tomorrow was filmed up here too.
Out when you drive towards Vancouver. Like I don't drive on Highway 1 a lot of times, especially since they're doing so much construction. So I see movie crews all the time.
Yeah, because those back
They're
roads can look like anywhere
always.
in the
Yes.
Midwest.
Well,
or
and then
California.
they've got they have different areas set up to look like different places. Like
Yep.
they have these where it used to be a quarry, but they've got it's not anymore. It's now like these outdoor sets that they can have be like a desert, which I'm not sure how that works because it rains all the time. But
I wonder how people who live in that cul-de-sac on Pluribus feel now that show's gone so big. This is a very recognizable cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
If we drove into it, I'd be like, oh, we're here. So I wonder how people in that area feel.
what is the draw for all this filming in Canada versus other places?
Cheap.
It's cheaper. Plus, where we are, specifically here, they are able to have everything. So we do have
You can
cheap sets
recreate
here.
desert,
We've got
snow.
rivers here,
everything.
forests, mountains. We've got snow. You can just drive to snow most times of the year.
Yeah.
We've got the ocean. We've got islands. We do have areas that look deserty, everything. And you
Yeah.
don't have to drive very far at all, just in the lower mainland. So within an hour drive of anywhere, you can have any of those type of sceneries. Yeah, and it's cheaper. It's very friendly to filming. So yeah, we have a lot of filming is done here. A lot of filming is done here.
Right. Anyways, we should get going
Yes.
because it's been over 2 hours and
Yep.
you're getting there.
I'm so done.
So we're gonna go and we're gonna get her all rested up because we have another big day tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have time tonight to put together a Team USA video, but I'll get something together and maybe film it tomorrow morning, put it up tomorrow morning. So at any rate, thank you guys so much for coming out. Greatly appreciated. If you didn't have a great Christmas, it's over. If you've had a great Christmas, hopefully have a great Boxing Day as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. It is greatly appreciated. And we will do this again soon.